And wait a minute, he did a sniff joke. Like I'm doing a Fruit Loops joke. That's true. I'm sure everybody is. Can I just something that's, you know, from a strategic point of view? You came all the way from where? Well, do 30 seconds of silence off the top. Happy Martin Luther King. He was never do good on a potato farm, I'll tell you that.
Here's a little joke book, buddy. There you go. When you fly back to
Appreciate it. Well, thank you all very much. Thank you all very much.
You're very welcome. There you go. One of the most prolific regulars in the history of the show. Energy, charisma. Great. Absolutely incredible. He had a dream. We're doing it, baby. We're living it. We're doing it. I love it. Very blue. I got a little red. And I got colors. Yeah. I can afford colors and shit. Just a reminder, when we came, he only wore plain white t-shirts and slides with white socks, and he said, no matter whatever, I'm always going to stay this way. Totally changed immediately. Literally only been 6 months. He does a new outfit every brand spanking new, blatantly fresh, never washed. I got the change. Oh, yeah. First one I ever got that I did not steal. Come on, man. Absolutely. But I did not pay for it. So we outside, baby. Hell yeah. Yeah. Gift? Yeah, it was a gift from a girl. No, Sugar Shot gave it to me 2 years. Oh, wow. Wow. Sugar Shot with gift with that. The Kill Tony universe stops giving. He also, fun fact, Sugar Sean lost a, was it a bracelet? Diamond bracelet. A diamond. The bartender, he goes, Sugar Sean's bracelet. If you see him, let him know I have. And the bartender claimed that he found it. It went on and on. Everybody thought they were going to get a gift from Sugar Sean O'Malley. It just spread like, well, just so you know, I found Sugar Sean's probably, I mean, I would guess hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars, according to Harlan's checkbook of money. Was the bracelet. We had a lot of fun. You haven't gotten that appraised yet? Your necklace? No, I didn't think it was a what? Right. That's crazy. That's insane. We're in here. I love it. Well, you again, another unbelievably incredible minute. Cam Patterson, a lot of dates coming up on stuff. We're doing something the man in the front. I didn't love it. He was on with you got all the. All right, we're gonna keep it moving along. We'll go by the name of Zach Hedge, everyone. Zach Hedge.
Has been super cool for me. You know? I'm more than 1,000 miles away from home. I have like a really tough time finding any stunts. Sometimes I've had it easier because they had songs to help them, you know?
All right. Hell yeah. Fun stuff. How's it going? What do you love about Austin, Texas?
I don't know, dude. Nothing really. It kind of fucking sucks here.
Really?
Better than, is it not better than Alabama?
It's better than Alabama. Pretty much just Alabama with Mexicans, you know? So, like, not quite as good, I guess you could say.
Art and food. Right.
The food's really good.
You don't like the art.
Yeah,
Uh-huh. Culture.
The women must be
Oh, the women
huge
are
nod to the women. Fucking massive nod there.
right.
And I lived it before I moved here, so
Tampa's wild. Tampa's a fun place.
yeah, it's pretty cool too.
So, massive shooting at the, how do you say that? Igor?
Yeah, Igor.
This
Yeah. That goes.
Do you wear the headband during the day?
I just don't know the stage.
You put it on. Why?
I used to be a pro wrestler, so I kind
You
of
were?
gimmicky stuff. Yeah. So I gotta pull back to my roots.
What was your wrestling name?
Zach A.
Wow. Jump from Zach Hedge.
Yeah.
What made you choose eighth?
I thought, yeah, I read a lot about her hair is actually pronounced ether, and I just call it ether instead. So I was really with that. I did a bunch of like hot ones. My finisher was a shooting star press.
Wow. That's an impressive maneuver. That's a forwards back that you jump forward while doing a backflip. Move that Brock Lesnar famously hit his head on. It's not an easy move to do. You still stay in shape? How do you do that?
I do like CrossFit. So yeah, I know it's gonna get that done. Yeah.
You've been on this show before. You've been on this show before, correct? You got a pussy bump after your appearance.
Let me be honest.
Yeah.
When you're not doing stand-up, traveling around the world in your van with a talking for ghosts,
I will show up. It's that good.
like if you're here, then like who's that on your driver's license? fries.
I love it. Zach, anything else we should know about you that we haven't found out from your previous interviews?
Yeah, Heath Cordes is my roommate.
Whoa, there's a lot of you guys in that house, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, how many is there?
Just me, Heath, and Brent Reed.
What about Velma and what the
Okay, that's fair. What's it like living with little Heath Cordes?
Dude, he's the man. I got home last night. The door was dead bolted because he was fucking that girl on our couch.
Whoa! He famously lost his virginity before his appearance in the arena, and it's very interesting to see that he's keeping the momentum going. Was her name Celia by any
No,
chance?
it wasn't the Cynthia.
Was it Cynthia?
No. So, when we came in,
Wait, when you came in the end, what did you say? Were you there for that one? When you
I
go
wasn't
through a window?
there. I wasn't there. We walked in, and she immediately go to the bathroom, like after we deadbolted it. We went to our rooms. We're like, I don't want to see have sex, to be honest.
You don't want to walk in an 11-year-old boy. Keith is a 21-year-old with a condition that makes him look like he's about 11.
sex on the couch?
Yeah, you're banging on our couch, dude.
You're banging on a
He
couch?
was. He was. 11-year-old boy was. It was pretty impressive.
Is that his second girl? Do you know?
Second time.
Second time about how he did. We're excited to find out more about that.
It's pretty good. I talked to him for a little bit last night about it, but he was very happy. So.
Okay, very good. Well, we're going to have to find out more. That is indeed breaking news. Steve is fucking. He went from zero, they got the true pussy bump. I'm going to talk about a pussy bump. There's no doubt about it. Lost his virginity before the arena show. A fan that flew in for the arena shows, and now he's straight up fucking. Boy, he's going wild. Yeah, he deadbolted the main door, so you were locked out for about how long?
Probably like 2 minutes or 3 minutes.
Yeah, it doesn't take long.
Just enough for him to come.
I can't wait to find out more from him. Thank you so much. Another appearance by Zach Hedrick. You have a little joke?
I had a big joke, but my car got stolen and it was in there.
Really? Your car got stolen? What kind of car was it?
Toyota Corolla.
Toyota Corolla. Harlan with the check.
Here we go.
Here we go. And you know another big Tony joke to make up for that.
There you go. Toyota Corolla. Here's $1,000. Get a new one.
You know, one of the things that I fucking love about this show is that every once in a while, there's a very short list of legends in the history of the show. Some of you, the great Don Irera, who was it? There's been a lot of greats that have done a minute. Rob White has done a minute on this show. This is one of those moments where you're forced it. Absolutely. Definitely. Eddie Murphy, thank you. Yes, sir. It's done a minute on the show. Right now is one of those moments that you will never forget. As I present to you, forming, gracing us with presence, comedy royalty. You know him from all of his hit movies, all of his hit shows, a star for over fucking 40 years. Make some noise. This is a minute uninterrupted. The great and powerful Holy Shore. Wow. Oh my goodness. It really is him, everybody. Bill Cody, the Comedy Shore. Holy motherfucking Shore.
A lot of you guys, that's not Polly Show. That's a homeless guy with AIDS. Taking all the fucking juice from the room. Cocksucker. Fucking fuck. I'm gonna fucking cancel your flight tomorrow, and you're not going to fucking Denver or Dallas to eat some pussy tomorrow night, like you fucking said, you cocksucker. Anyways, give it up for Harlan Williams. All right. So now my it starts right here, right? Or no? Okay, anyways. So I knew I was going to be here tonight on the Kill Tony show, so I was at the gym today working out for you people. I was on this machine. I don't know what it's fucking called, but it's a cardio machine. You guys tried this machine? I'm on it for 40. What's it called? Elliptical. I'm on it for 45 minutes. The whole time I'm thinking, what is this working out for? How to get enough sexual? I was walking across the street. 4 homos were attacking. I said, "Get the fuck away from me." They're like, "Ronnie, lip." It hurt. It burns. Someone asked me recently if I was gay. Do I look gay? Fuck you up with this microphone. Hey, your fucking head like Fred Durst from 1999. No, I do. I walk gay, I talk gay, I act. I have a gay name, Polly. That's pretty fucking gay. I asked my mom, is it Polly like Italian? She said, no, Polly like fag. That's what she said. At the gym, I was at the gym and I was watching these gay dudes. They were doing lunges right in front of me. And they do lunges just like you and I, but when they do them, they have a dildo on them. And I saw the fucking dude. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. And the guy just fucking walked like everything's fucking cool. What the fuck, bro? Wipe your dildos down, dude. Where's your Connecticut? Great and powerful Paul Shore, ladies and gentlemen. Racing us. Wow. Okay. All right. Okay. That's enough of the physical humor here. Polly, great set. Unbelievable. 2 minutes and 15 seconds of thunder and lightning. I thought it was fantastic. I didn't appreciate you talking about disrespecting my lunges at the gym that you saw me do earlier. It's not easy out there trying to keep eating. And I went back and cleaned the dildos later after you left. Welcome back to the show, Paulie Shore. Kill Tony Royalty, Comedy Store Royalty, the son of the creator of the Comedy Store, Mitzi Shore, and the kid Sandy Shore. We love having you. You're a real big part of this Texas thing that's happening. You just see Hollywood, Beverly Hills, LA. Jesus, did you just tell you? Yeah, the verb saved up. He's been holding that in since Encino, man. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. What is going on? Oh, Giannis isn't having it. Do you know Giannis? I just met him upstairs. Okay. Yeah, so I love it. I like him, but yeah. These New Yorkers, a touchy touch. Oh, New York. Okay, I insistent. Not like this fucking little touch. Come on, get your pants clean. Oh, this is the fun. There's a lot of action. Those pants. Great pants. Nice to see Gold is coming back. The only guy I know has a yeast infection on the outside. Who hasn't had a movie farther than since I've had a fucking movie. Fucking cocksucker. Who was he in? Kid fucking man, and what was it? Yeah, but I got my choice. He was supposed to be in Biodome, right? So we keep saying Biodome. They booted me for you and shut the fuck up. Give up my hand, that's my son, right? Free off, gonna be a girl in the morning. To be up here with both of you. I mean, I have been watching you guys
what is it, 20 years or whatever.
Yeah, the movie started, when did you do that? It's like 30 years ago.
Yeah, I was 8 years old when Dumb and Dumber came out. Great art. And of course, have baked a huge part of my fucking childhood. Me, myself, and Irene. No thanks, I'm business. So many grades. Was supposed to be the Amish guy Kingpin, but had a series that he had to do instead.
That's right. Yeah. Oh my God. But let's keep the focus on Paul Rowley. We were supposed to do Encino Man 2, but Brendan Fraser fucked up and got an Oscar. Yeah. We're not going from an Oscar to fucking Encino Man 2.
You should have put Encino Man 2 just 2 or 3 years ago, and you would have had it.
I spoke to Andy Dick recently.
Oh, wow. We're in the 90s.
He wanted to do celebrity boxing with me. I'm like, dude, I'm desperate, not that fucking desperate, all right?
Your elliptical trading.
Right. And then Stephen Baldwin from Biodome is a Jesus freak now. I don't think I was watching him on Instagram, but he's pretty funny. Jesus music plays and he just fucking cries. Hilarious. She's like, oh, unfollow. I had to unfollow. I love all my movies. I love the movies.
Yeah, it's a full evolution of this unbelievably talented stand-up comedian. Been doing it since you were, how old were you when you started?
17.
Yeah, 17 years old.
Yeah, my whole life's been a 2-drink minimum, pretty much. No, I started at the Comedy Store. My parents started it when I was just a little kid. I was probably like 4 years old. My parents, my mom and dad started it, and I grew up there my whole life. I grew up around the greats. You know, I remember when these guys first came out there many years ago. Tony was working the door. He was working the phones. He was stealing my mom's money behind the fucking booth. No, that was Renaissance. Sorry.
Yeah. It wasn't me.
No, so it's been a pretty cool. It's been a pretty cool run, and I'm obviously very happy for you guys out here. Every time I come, my heart melts because Joe's here. He started the bar downstairs on behalf of my mom. He took the spirit of my mom and brought it in here.
Really did. It lives on. The levels, the door guys are all absolutely killing it. The openers are turning into features. The features are turning into headliners. The headliners here are absolutely.
And you've come a long way. Tony tells me, Tony tells me about a month ago, we're texting, we're talking, and this is before it was announced that he's doing Madison Square Garden in the fucking Forum. And I'm like, he's like, it's coming. And then literally next week, they fucking put it for sale. And I saw the show start in the belly room of the Comedy Store. Like them and the Ding Dong Show. That was pretty much it, right? I'm really happy for Tony, and it's pretty fucking cool. And of course, Red Band, of course. He's the yin to your yang.
Yeah, totally. Wouldn't be able to do it without him. I mean, totally. Have you seen this guy look up a song on this album? There he is. Take him around. There he is. The pig to my gang. We have a lot of fun. Paulie, you're killing it. You have what they tell the people about the new.
Yeah, well, we have a show here. I think we'll be on the show tomorrow night. So it's looks like great. No, this is what you're for. Right? Is this cool or no? Show here on Wednesday night.
His pants are very telling. I see so right now. Look at this.
Dude, want to touch the nub, bro? Touch the little nub.
I see your little bitsy short down there.
Yeah. No, we got the Richard Simmons biopic, which I'm playing the role of Richard Simmons. We're working on that, so you'll see that shit that's coming out.
And Paulie and the Crusties is absolutely booming. I don't know if you guys know, but Paulie is the band. He's the front man of a band, Paulie and the Crusties.
Yeah, so
you want to do a little song for us here tonight?
Well, I want to, but it's up to them. Do they want me to do a song?
You want Paulie to do a song? The best damn band in the land, backing them up. What are we doing tonight,
I was at the Red Blue Ribbon. What's the strip club called?
The Red Rose.
The Red Blue Ribbon. And we got your very own Isabella here tonight. She's going to help me with the dance. And this song is called Bad to the Bone by George. So good. I hope you guys.
There we go. Paul Shore.
A lot of people are like, maybe now's a good time for a smoke break outside.
No better time.
So press play. Let's see.
Live. There goes the table for sure. All right.
I feel like I just talent night at the same
The table's not built for that. All right. There he goes. Pauly Shore.
Sauna.
There he goes. There he goes. He brought the stripper from the Red Rose with him. I looked at she was one of the dancers. Their artificial spot's a lot better than that at the Red Rose and the Rose. You guys okay? I'm sorry. You don't want me to make jokes anymore? Okay. I'll do a serious episode the rest of the show. One more time for this stunning girl from the Red.
I think Kelly heard her wrong. She said she was a paint stripper. Jesus, Polly's pants. It looks like Picasso at diarrhea.
Unbelievable. How about one more time for Pauly, everybody? All right, we got to go back to this bucket again. Next comedian, 60 seconds uninterrupted, going to pre-up blunts, everyone. Pre-up blunts. Okay, it's pre-up.
What's up, guys? I just reached Colombia, the country. We got any Colombians here? All right, let's talk shit. I saw a beauty service down there where you can take round nipples and tattoo them into pink nipples. I know. Usually I support women with whatever they want to do to their bodies, you know, but I do also believe, like at the very least, shouldn't your nipples match your pussy lips? Like, if you're a fucking guy, you don't think he's gonna notice you have, like, jerky nipples and a pastrami pussy? You know, like your pussy's saying, "Hi, puppy!" And then your nipples are like, "Sorry, I don't speak Mexican." Right, I'm pretty blonde, my nipples are still brown.
Pre-up blunts, 50 seconds. Very good set.
Thank you.
You've been on this show before, correct?
I have not been on this show before, but I've done the roast here.
Okay, and I judged it.
You did.
That's where I know you from. Absolutely. How did that go that night? Remember?
One.
Very good. Yeah. Nice stuff. Where are you from?
New York City.
How long have you lived here? You live here
I
now?
do not live here. I was just here for a week. Yeah.
Okay. How'd the week go for you?
It was good. It was good. I did like a bunch of shows every night. I did a mic right before this. I had a good time.
Yeah.
Austin's a good time.
Yes. Lots of shows to do. Lots of fun to be had. What did you do non-comedy related that was fun here?
I ate barbecue. I fucked a really tall guy.
Ooh, look at that. Were you the pussy bum?
No! Oh my god, no.
Okay.
They don't have a lot of tall guys in New York.
That's true, Giannis.
Not a lot of tall guys in New York.
Have you heard of the Knicks? They even have a tall guy, I do believe there.
Yeah. There's tall guys in New York, I think.
I don't know where they are.
Hey, where'd you meet the tall guy? Where'd you meet him?
I want to call him a chuckle fucker because he saw my set, really into me.
Right?
John Wayne Gacy was a chuckle fucker, too. You might want to watch your step there, corn on the cob salad.
So this came up to you after your set. What was his line?
I used to play football.
And that was it. That's all you remember.
Yeah.
You invited him back to your hotel?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's about okay.
You're fucking someone washed up. He used to play football?
Yeah.
Well, don't. Yeah, me. Yeah, you're right back. And Bill, Yanni Papa's you right back. Is that all it took? Or was it just an oh, you're like, let's fuck?
I mean, he's really hot.
Can he say high school, college?
What is? Do you know what D1 is? I don't know.
Yeah, D1. Hell yeah, that's college. And at D1 without saying the college, then that's probably not that great of a college. It's D1. That's all it takes to get 1D. So,
Find that a D1 is also one of the lesser known robots for Star Wars Chapter 3.
Sure. That's true.
I did also shoot guns. I shot guns out here.
Okay. What kind of guns
I
you
should have
shot?
led with that.
Sounds like a violent day.
It was a semi-automatic.
What ethnicity are you?
I'm Indian.
Okay. Okay. Straight up regular. Okay. Not Middle Eastern.
No.
So you had no urge wanting the semi-automatic to just shoot it straight up in the air like that in celebration of getting D1D.
No, I did not do that.
Right. Okay. Very interesting. What do your Indian parents think about chasing such an elusive dream of being a stand-up comedian?
Oh, they hate it, obviously.
Right. What did they want you to be?
Just a doctor.
Right. Exactly. And when did you know you weren't going to be a doctor?
Very young. I was when I was like 17.
Right. What did you want to do when you were 17?
I wanted to be a lawyer.
They were still proud of you at that point. And then how old were you when you decided?
Actually, my mom said that I couldn't be a lawyer. Why would anybody choose a brown woman as their lawyer when there's all these Jewish men?
Well,
Which is valid. And now I do comedy where there's even more Jewish men.
that's true. And you stand out. You stand out in the pile. Very good. Priya. But what else? Anything else we should know about you? Any special skills or talents?
I roll a mean blunt.
Oh, really? Is your last name really Blunt?
No.
No, you have a wacky Indian name that you're avoiding.
It's actually Patel. It's very unwacky.
It's actually
Very good.
I do not sound like that. I don't sound like that. What are you, the Indian C-3PO for fuck's sake? I do not like that. What are you, bluff? I'm a fucking old football player. I am the fucking oil yourself. I am R2D1.
Okay. I love it. So you roll a mean blunt. Very good. Okay, that's good.
She rolls a mean football player, too.
Hello. Priya, fun stuff. A great set. We'd love to see more of you. Come back next time you're in town. Sign up again.
Thank you guys.
Amazing stuff. We love. How long have you been in town for?
I leave on Wednesday.
I used to college.
You know what I think might be fun? The great Brian Simpson, unbelievable show here at the Mothership called Bottom of the Barrel, where the audience decides premises. You pick them out of the barrel. You can have your first actual set here at the Mothership tomorrow night. You want to do that?
Oh, hell yeah.
Bottom of the Barrel tomorrow night, 3 on 1, brought to you by Brian Simpson. Here on the show, the late show, 10 or 10:30, whatever it is. 3 of 1, everybody. There you go. Follow her at 3 of 1, and we are up down to your final bucket pool of the night. And he goes by the name. Anything can happen. Goes by the name of Davey Jackson. 60 seconds uninterrupted. Davey Jackson. Here we go.
Oh man, I'm so glad competitive vapor tonight. This is cool. I'm excited. Question for God. God didn't want me to have sex with Down syndrome people. Hang on. What? If God didn't want me to have sex with Down syndrome people, why did he make all their asses so fat? Like all of them? They're all caked up fucking dump trucks on retard. What? All of them. And I'm not supposed to hit that.
Saturday, Boston. Tiger had
we were laying in bed, actually.
Tiger balls out on Saturday, right balls out. And then we get driving home,
He's throws this thing like 20, 30 times.
But I'm bad. I've been on the weather, so I don't know what do you have doing on your some shit?
Right? Something bad's gonna happen to my whole family.
That orange throw.
And I was like, yeah,
Fever. I'm like,
it's me.
teammates together. We gotta go championship.
Davey Jackson.
It's my cousin.
Absolutely incredible performance.
Let's get this going. There's some dumb shit to figure out.
Amazing.
I'm just not.
Unbelievable. Well performed, well written, well executed performance. It's so cool to see that Chris Lee has reinvented himself. Unbelievable. Davey, how long have you been doing stand-up? 4.5 years. Have you been on the show before?
I have. Yeah, I'm the guy that sold pills. Yeah.
Okay.
Legal reasons I do not sell pills anymore.
Right.
Please stop DMing me, please.
Right. Totally don't sell pills. What kind of pill were you selling before?
The good kind.
Okay.
A lot of, opiates.
Okay.
Little Xanax.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good. Very good. It goes on and on.
Markets out here.
Real full market.
Do you have any birth?
Any what?
Birth control pills?
Oh!
Birth is short for birth control.
PCP. Real good at what you do there, guy.
Yeah.
I know where to find a good pair of
Fucking
stairs.
pills, doesn't even know. Holy fuck. Put on a lumber jacket, go suck on the front end of a canoe.
I've heard that before. That's crazy.
By the time you figure out birth control pills, the fucking baby was born already.
No, they're all in heaven, Tony. This is stupid.
It would have been better if I had it on the fucking. Yeah. That's a regret. That's all I read. Okay. So, Davey, how long's it been since you were on the show, ballpark? 6 months. Okay.
Yeah. Last time I talked about being homeschooled.
Jesus, there he is. There he is.
It was that bad? Jesus Christ.
Okay. So, you were homeschooled, blah, 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 blah. What's been going on since the last 6 months that you were on the show? You live here in Austin now?
No, I live in San Antonio.
Okay. How's that going?
I mean, it's cool, man. It's really cool there. We have a lot of Latin women, which I love.
You do?
All right.
You were like stabbed by one or something?
Yeah, Ollie called me out, said he couldn't find the scar, but I got stabbed in the ribs. Yeah.
Right, I kind of remember that.
Yeah.
And how have the Latino women been treating you lately?
Oh, amazing. Dude, they're all crazy as shit.
Yeah,
And I
you
love
like
that.
them crazy.
Very much.
Okay, so what type of crazy things have they been doing to you lately?
Oh, fuck.
Stabbing
One of them got me,
did she stab you? Provoke that.
You totally.
You told her her ass was as fat as a retarded girl, and she got upset.
dude, a retard Latin? What?
Oh, yeah.
That's must be.
Absolutely.
That's where the extra chromosome goes.
That's how you like it. No doubt. No doubt. The old fucking, the old wild chalupa.
That's my housekeeper's name, actually. Yeah.
Very interesting that you have a housekeeper. What do you do for work?
Now I just do comedy.
And don't
And
sell.
do not sell pills at all.
You're a real dirtball.
I've also heard that before. Yeah.
Did something happen from the last episode that changed your mind of being so public about you being a drug dealer?
Yeah, Reddit happened. Reddit and my DMs happened. It was like you're insane, Tony. They're insane.
They're humans.
I got like 50 asking, like, hey, can you get me like some bars?
47 probably police officers. You ever think about that?
I mean, probably, yeah, that's probably true.
Davey, very, very, very fun jokes. You drive often from San Antonio to perform here?
Every week.
Right. Yeah. Because there's not much of a scene there, other than LOL.
I mean, there's LOL's great. There's Upstage Comedy Lounge is really cool too. Yeah, there's a couple places.
Can I circle back to something?
Absolutely.
Why did she stab you in the ribs?
She'd gone through my phone, and I was, okay.
Go ahead. It's okay.
I'm just a man. She went through my phone and she found some text messages that she did not approve of.
Wow, so you were texting a rib place?
A ribs place?
No, it wasn't the food. She didn't stab his ribs. Like, the meal was his actual body organ.
I didn't like that. Fuck me.
You could stab his leftover ribs?
Hey, we are in Austin.
Terry Blacks goes hard. It goes hard in the face.
If you can make it, I'd love to have you on the Secret Show Thursday here.
Oh, I'd love to, man. Yeah,
There you go. You already have a big notebook? There you go, Davey Jackson, everybody. Here's some Zippix Energy toothpicks. The great people over at Zippix. Sip more, smoke less. And we've come to that time, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. How many of you have been fans of the show for a long time? Well, then you guys probably know what's about to happen. Hall of Fame member. The record holder for all-time appearances on the show and interviews on the show. I present to you the Tijuana Tarantula, the Rio Grande Rabble Rouser, the Carolina Caboose, the Memphis Strangler, the Manila Gorilla. This is the Big Red Machine, William Montgomery. He fucking sold me pills a couple of nights ago. So I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Last week, an elderly couple in South Carolina was dead in their home after the faulty heater in their house reached 1,000 degrees. Good thing they died because their utility bill was about to be fucking brutal. They have released the list of men who partied with Jeffrey Epstein, and one more surprising names was the paralyzed astronomer Hawking. I'm sure the conversation would something like, "Hello, little girl, I feel nothing in my entire body and my penis at all, but I need you to touch anyway." Remember when people bragged about having good gaydar? Yeah, I've got gaydar. It's called AIDS, you idiot. Okay. That's my time. They boom. She did it again. And again and again and again and again and again and again. Unbelievable. 1 minute, 15 seconds from the reigning, defending Hall of Fame member and legend of the show, icon in every single way, William Lights Out Montgomery. How do you feel, William? I will be honest with y'all, I wanted to relapse on cocaine tonight. Corduroy Xavier, who was here earlier, there was a time when I was doing Kill Tony at the after show and was there till 11 a.m. the next day, and it wasn't gonna fucking kill me. But then I thought, wait, maybe he should be scared of me. Maybe I'm to fucking kill this dude. And I let it happen. I stopped myself. I didn't fucking kill him. But there was a point in time where I was like, you need to just fucking ass before he takes me. I'm not built for prison. I had to stop watching fucking Scared Straight. I was having fucking nightmares about being in prison. So Tony, I can't even watch Scared Straight anymore. Tony, I can't even watch Scared Straight anymore. I've been working on that a bunch recently. You watch that shit over there. But yeah, Corduroy Xavier and I, we got fucked up on cocaine. This is back in your heavy drug days, 2020 maybe. And how many drugs or drinking do you think did that night, if you had to guess? Well, people know that's probably really a gram of cocaine, and there were people from San Antonio go wild. I know, that's a bunch of fucking drug addicted fucking pieces of shit down in San Antonio. I wish you even fucking bring up San Antonio, Tony. No, I like San Antonio. But it was, it was quite the evening, but it's much better to be on the other side of that. So. Right. Yes, here you are, absolutely thriving. There were a lot of, people don't remember, there was a lot of slop and a lot of unpreparedness, a lot of lack of execution, and but I saw something special in you back then. They do. 96% of the fan base hated you for a long time.
Well, look at.
Were you going to write me a check tonight? As you've been writing everybody checks tonight?
How much Joel check?
Just need another $175 to get the escalator back to the apprentice. $75 away.
Great call, $175, and I've been handing out millions to everyone else.
$175?
Can I ask a question? That it sounds like you have a rich history here. It sounds like I think that I'm trying to think of one question maybe nobody's ever asked, if you don't have any friends. Have you ever snuck up into the graveyard in the middle of the night, covered your face in gravy, and pretended you were a meatloaf monster? Be honest.
Yeah, no, I have. There's a graveyard in Memphis with a stone grotto, and the stone grotto was where I lived when I was the meatloaf monster.
Thank you for your honesty.
So, like, what would you do to the meatloaf monster? And what William really rich history.
Wow, okay.
I mean, it would take me some hours to find a way into the stone grotto, and then I mean, once I got into the stone grotto, it would take me, I don't know, 30 minutes to get all the meatloaf from my face or the graveyard from my face. I have to get everything just right. And yeah, I mean, it's another 45 minutes to find my way out of the grotto thing. So yeah, it took a lot of time.
Oh, you're just a little darling.
He used to not be. He used to be a real troublemaker. And
now he's a meatloaf darling.
Yeah, I know. At some point he got scared straight. So.
It's hard to scare the gay out of someone, but good for you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, no.
He said it scared straight, he said.
You are so funny.
You are one of my favorites of all time.
That's the best scared straight joke I've ever heard. Oh, the entire book. Fuck yeah.
Knock yourself out. Go to KFC and eat the extra large coleslaw.
You know what's crazy? I'm actually a member of Dolphin Bank with no numbers, no.
Let me read it to you. Naughty people.
William, anything else we need to know about you before I was
in Rochester this past weekend, and I have to say, I love garbage plates. I had 8 garbage plates in Tony. I finally had last night as well. I've been on 8. I've been on one recently. But yeah, now I ate Aubrey and Buzz today, and I shit 5 times today. So
Amazing. Yeah.
feeling pretty good right now.
There's a lot going on there. What do you have in your hoodie pocket there? What's in the pocket of your hoodie?
About last night.
Oh, I was asking about the hoodie, not even the vest. Well, let's go. What's in the vest?
Oh, no, nothing's in here.
Oh, nothing. Oh,
Yeah, no,
it looks like it was stuffed with something.
There's nothing in there. So
What's in there? Do you have anything?
nothing in here.
Nothing in your pocket?
No.
How about your sweatpants? Looks
No,
like
my
you have a little
sweatpants
something
don't have
stuffed in that front pocket there.
Yeah, well, it's fucking 15 degrees outside. It's a nightmare outside right now. I hate it.
Do you get harder when it's cold outside? You got a little Fleeing Red machine? Got a little Tijuana tarantula? Little Raleigh fucking recluse? You got something hiding out in there. You get harder? Okay.
Did you just do the Pillsbury Doughboy laugh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Looks like you got a roll of cookie dough in your pants. What are we working with down there, Williams? Those sweatpants are very revealing.
Nothing says love like an erection in blue track pants.
This was such a mistake. Wore these fucking sweatpants. I was trying to blend it out and
I don't
keep
even
it
try
right.
to stick at all. I think it's a word out there to anyone who threatens you. You know, I think it's brag enemies. It appears as though you have one of the largest flaccid penises in the history of the show.
It looks like a Smurf got hit by a toboggan.
It's not that funny, dumbass. Oh my god, it's so fucking sloppy tonight. Holy shit.
Call from the police station that it's done to jail and it's got to go bail.
It's the middle of the attire that you're wearing. Did you get really fast tonight? Were you napping, perhaps? And you had to.
Yeah, I mean, it's freezing cold outside. We powered the apartment and my fucking this little generator thing. And it wasn't working. It was freezing. This is all. This is what I've been wearing for 2 days.
Wow. This is the worst.
It's not that funny, you fucking idiot. God,
You like,
William.
Looks like you're about to go log rolling at a blueberry festival. And I mean that. That and there's a beekeeper behind you watching.
Wow, he's actually been a beekeeper on this show before. Beekeeper attire.
I have. I remember the guy, the drummer.
Oh. I see it. Yeah. I see it now. I see it. William, we announced recently that the show's going to the LA Forum and 2 shows at Madison Square Garden. How does this make you feel knowing that you're performing at some of the biggest, most famous arenas in the world?
I mean, I'm going to be honest with y'all right now. At the very beginning, when I first tried Aubrey and Buzz, I was like, is this stuff even? Is this stuff for real? And then I found out it was. And then Tony, I'm hearing the news, Madison Square Garden. I was thinking to myself, is this for real? And then I fucking wake up in the morning and I'm thinking, holy shit, I don't know if I'm
ever gonna stop.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, you love it right there, you bitch. Fucking idiot, don't look at me like that.
William is the great Montgomery, everybody. And we did it again. Harlem Harlan Williams has the Harlan Highway podcast available everywhere. Dallas, Texas at Hyenas, February 9th to the 10th. Giannis Office Hour available everywhere. San Francisco at February 9th to the 10th. The drawing from Ryan J. Eagle is believable. Thank you to John Blaster, Yellow Rose, Red Rose, Austin Springs, Ninja Buses, Connectable Health, and Michael Laird, Threadless.com. Let's see what Chris Rogers drew tonight. Whoa, Wild William Montgomery. How about one more time for the best stand band in the land, the Kill Tony Band? That's Carlos Sosa, Raul Vallejo, Michael Gonzalez, Matt Mueling, John Dees, and D Madness. How about one more time, Rihanna's Papas and Harlan Williams, everybody? Everyone, the mothership, make sure you overtip your wait staff. We'll see you at the Forum in Madison Square Garden.
Check out the Sunset Strip ATX Texas, second highest ceilings in the biz.
That's right. We love you guys. Thank you, everybody.
Yes, really. The finally kid. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Did you have that old thunderstorm by you? No, it got whippy. It got whippy. Forget rain, son. I'm talking proper lightning, torrential downpour. Yeah. That's what no one told you. It's hot, the summer's hot. That summer's ain't shit. The winter sucks. It's a month the winter is tough. No one tells you about the tsunami. Listen, the fucking Texas lightning, Texas rain and wind can get like where you go, for real. Like you're in your house and you go, this is dicey. Nobody, I went upstairs to the kids' room. Yeah. 3 a.m, and I thought the lightning was hit the house. Yeah. So I started Googling chances of lightning hitting houses at 4%. And it hits. And it shows Should you go down that rabbit hole?
Yeah.
I've been up since 3, dude. That's lightning. No joke.
Yeah, well, you're
There's nothing
near,
like this
you're
in
near
LA.
the Lakey Bakey.
There's nothing like this in LA.
No, I've never seen
No.
that kind of wind.
No one tells you. Yeah, no one tells you.
It's Texas. It's that hail.
Now,
I had read novels about hail in Texas, like in the prairie, when you go, the hail would hit, you'd see like animals dead, like rat in the head and stuff. But it's no joke.
it could be worse. Our boy Georgie got hit with tornadoes, and he says he's outside Chicago. Because my town got hit hard, the whole town got smashed up. Those tornado touched down like 10 minutes. Yeah.
All the problems, you don't think that a tornado's going to whip you up and throw you somewhere and kill you.
Yeah, I'm saying, dude, this is the hail our boy Keto George had to do. Who's the best? Shout out to KG. Too.
How's he doing?
I think good. He went back home. Because he texted me and said, hey, you guys are right in Texas. I was like, I think so. Is there something I should be worried about? It's even raining, but nothing to cry about. And then he's like, oh, no, because I figured you guys had tornadoes like we do. But Austin, especially in this area, Austin doesn't get tornadoes.
No, maybe because the hills are
Hills, yeah. You don't get tornadoes like that.
I got trees around there.
It's just this one picture? Yeah, the hail. Oh, it's a baseball.
No,
That's the hail.
kidding me? Kankakee, Illinois? Are you kidding me?
You can't.
Dude, that is
ruined all the cars,
so dangerous.
ruined the house.
So dangerous.
He was like, that's what insurance is for. I'm like, yeah, hopefully they cover for this.
Bro, that's crazy. Well, I was told in here you have to have a garage. You have to be covered because it's the hail. It's the car's
Have
time.
you ever been in the head of a hard back hill?
They'll kill you. That right there.
That mess you up.
They'll kill you.
So in Colorado, you got hit right in the head. Then call both sides, you have to
Oh my God. It's coming from, okay? It's coming from heaven. Like, it's a long way to fall. I mean, are you kidding me? That's nuts, dude. That is so scary. That'll kill you. I've heard of that, but I've not seen that. That's
It's not a cool stat. You know the stat? You know, lightning, when it hits, it kills something like 20% of people it kills. If you get hit, you're out to survive. The lightning hits, something like 2%.
what? I was there outside. Because men's been outside. That's why. Yeah. Yeah, it's because men spend most of the time. So the people, that's why most jobs that are dangerous that require you to work outside, like lawn work and stuff like that, it's all. It's the great Jordan Peterson thing. He said, "Oh well, you need men. How about a little appreciation?" And the people that are making sure everything that breaks all the time keeps working.
Yeah, so I was a little off again. So I've been up since 3. This is on the news this morning.
Yeah.
So here's a little.
I knew that, by the way.
So 90% of people struck by lightning survive.
Yes.
So you're gonna get hit. It's all good, baby. But 10% die. Yeah. But go to the men get hit more. That's because women in the kitchen.
Yes. Well, women just don't work
Taking
outside.
care of kids.
Men also take more dangerous jobs. If you're in the forest, you're a ranger, you're a forest fireman, all that stuff. It's all that.
Yeah, and then bring up Chen again.
The electric grid, any of that shit. Anybody who works on like on the
We're gonna say 80% of
fishing, boating, construction work, farming.
we get hit golfing. Get the fuck inside. I told you, the baseball fields where Boston Tiger used to, there's lightning and there's rain. It's kind of far away, and people just connect to me. Boston Tiger. That's the idea. And then one coach came about and said, "Here's good." Yeah, we're talking. I'm just moved here. A year ago, 2 kids were playing on a storm just like this. They got hit by lightning all the time. Changed it because that's why they take it seriously.
Yeah.
Shit,
Yeah.
Boston, get your shit.
Let's go.
You come out here. We don't have anybody that's around. Yeah, with rain.
You don't think about it. I don't think about it. I play golf with my dad in Utah.
Now we do.
It starts raining. My dad goes, "Let's go." I go, "Yeah, no, we're going." Because the lightning can hit the ground if the ground's wet.
Yes.
You'll die.
You also have
Holy cow.
metal stick. That's what lightning goes, oh, I like that.
Happens fast.
And when you hit by lightning, it blows through the shoes.
Yeah, you can. You'll blow through like pieces of your body off.
Jim, some guys been struck like 3 times. Let's just look at that. But bring up house was struck by lightning. It was so close to my house, dude. It was so loud.
It's so loud. It's scary.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
Yeah. Well, it'll just 1 in 200 chance. It's tiny.
Like some houses struck more than often. The taller land, baby, not all. On hilltops are open land, they're open land. Texas factor. Texas is one of the highest lightning rates in the U.S. Homes in areas like Austin can have slightly higher odds.
Yep. There you go.
Wow.
It is what it is, man. Does lightning strike planes? I'm surprised it doesn't strike planes more.
I thought they do hit planes. Was that a big deal? Because they're
Yeah, grounded.
They have systems for it. You're not grounded.
Yeah.
That's why when I hear lightning, I always jump.
More often than most people realize, we're usually not dangerous.
Once per year.
Yeah, commercial planes are hit by lightning once a year.
During descent, the landing. I'm not take off. That's the most dangerous sounds, right? But just take off and landing. Okay, so serious accidents from lightning are extremely rare. So they have lightning diverter strips, protected fuel tanks, shielding electronics.
And
they don't.
Yeah.
Don't do what?
If you know how to deal with lightning, if you know how to deal with electricity, you make it work for you. Now, my friends and the family, they were putting up a flagpole or something. They hit a high wire, and the father and 2 sons died. Yeah. Just bad. Yeah, you touch that, you're done.
James, that.
Yeah. You touch that, you're done.
You know, lightning, Jimmy, you look like a sleeper with that nose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You look like a sleeper.
Yeah, I gotta say this. I don't know if it's the test, but I'm in love with this because I sleep way better.
Yeah.
I sleep through the night.
Yeah.
Like this is a new lease on life. Now, I don't know if you've seen, they're called Yamamoto cells or something. There's this, they're shooting them in people's eyes now, and they are reversing aging. I don't know if this is. See this? Yamanaka are group of full proteins that can reverse cellular aging, resetting epigenetic marks to a youthful state, and suggest this technique
Successfully rejuvenated skin cells.
skin and even reverse age damage. You know how good looking I'm gonna be in 10 years? I'm for real, dude. Back to Brian Kelly.
11.
Dude, back to me at 40. Get ready, motherfuckers. I got a whole new life.
No human trials yet.
Partial reprogramming. To avoid creating cancer cells that come risk of full reprogramming, researchers use short bursts of partial reprogramming to make cells younger without losing their original function. This is insane. Studies have successfully rejuvenated skin cells by 30 years, restored vision in mice and primates, and extended the lifespan of mice. I feel like punching you in the face, dude. Potential patients are promising this technology is still in research. I've been training so much, and my testosterone is so high that I am fucking strong right now.
You want to reality check though?
What?
By the time this comes to human trial, you'll be 6 feet up. It's human way past your time.
No, bro. Because things start getting going.
That's at least 20 years.
Just do it now. I train. No, I'm on test and I train so my energy spike. Right?
I'm chilling. Right? God, but man, we get good. You know what? I know I'm going wrong with you. Just look at the 5. Let's do 3. Yeah. To the old light. What, Jim? Right. I'm a freaking getting sleep that day. You had no clue. No.
When I roll back once now, I grab them, and if I get positioned, I go like this. I go, that was dumb, dude. That was so stupid. So stupid. Yep, I do that. And then they like had to do a burst, and he goes, "Push your mouth, gets it wrong." Hey, jiu-jitsu, super hard. Takes a long time. I like it. Once Yamamoto factors. So long away from here. No, they're using it now in trial. I bet you I could go place. Well, they're using it for people's eyes. You be the news. I would almost do that. I know, but hey, summer coffee is really nice. Nice coffee. Okay, I'm just beginning to test it now. And widespread medical music like the discovery one that 20 years later. That's not bad. Four genes could reset adult cells back into stem cells. This common use is likely 10 to 20 plus away if everything were to stay 10, and you're forgetting something. This is 20. So you're going to AI it could be in years. You know? It's resetting stem cells. Would you try it? You're not right away? I'm on this minute until they know. It's just feeling good. Oh, Joanne was getting a picture last night. And she goes, oh, I walked in. They're doing time. And the lady's answer, I think she's like, my sweet show or whatever. I walk in, Joanne goes, you didn't leave the sunscreen. She goes, oh, yeah. That's what we used to do. Since I was a kid, never touched it. She goes, oh. Great. Some content is slowly turning into 100% Apache Indian. Yeah, you have good skin. You're fine. Yeah, I get the dark skin with the kid. I'm good. When I'm early, I don't know about that. You take care of your skin. You have the Mark Zuckerberg sunscreen. I don't use sunscreen. Yeah, but I have pictures of you get the fucking hat on. I wish I did more of it, but I don't. I was in Arizona. I forget. Marathon gas stations. Every stop is the start of fun. Like the awesome fuel savings you can rewards. Join Marathon Rewards today. Start earning reward gas. You can redeem rewards at any time. Don't forget, marathon stations are packed with all the convenience you need to stock up and live life on the where fun runs on foot. Available at participating marathon locations. Terms and conditions apply. See marathonrewards.com for details. The problem is I don't do sunscreen. My kids go, nah, we're like that. We don't do that.
What if you're posting like 255? Do I need to hear them?
Do you use any special soap? No. Me neither. I use bar soap. No, but my skin's like a fucking lizard. Yeah. I have ashy shit. Wow. You got Asians don't need that shit. That's Korean skincare. That's like the number one product for Korean skincare is what's like there's things like porcelain. It's right about you. There's one too. That's interesting. Wow, look at that. They both look terrible. Yeah, there's this lady I see at the field, weird lady. She straight up has seven on her chin. You know, eye shape. And she's dark. She has that. I'm just like, God, she's black. Dark.
she's some sort of, you know, when I was in college, this black guy goes, man, she had the titties, and she had the hair. Oh, he said, hey, she had a little bit. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? That was the first time I remember this black girl. She had the hottest body. I was like, she was so being like, man, and she was different. Culture's different. You know, she's a man. I was like, look at that culture is weird. Yeah. She was just, she was a girl from DC. Yeah. But I remember just looking at her going, this all right. Yeah. Beast. Yeah, man. So, see, with her, she's, hey, get rid of all that. Get rid of that right now. You see how it's on her upper lip? Lady has it on her chin. Hey, that's on her chin. I mean, your chin. Chin. Oh, like around here. Yeah, that's what she was saying. Yeah, but she's not here. She's not shaved. Would you rather have that or I'll get fucking arm there. I get actually what am I saying? I'll get fat. The question is yeah, I'm not a fan of fucking I remember there was a gal I dated for a little bit and she's so amazing that she it's safe to say she never once even took a scissors to think, oh, I've never seen anything like it. So nobody would wait with us. It was a disaster. It was a bear's chest. It was a bear's paw. But I said like to a friend, she goes, yeah, she's a real birth mother. I was like, but that's a bear's paw. Let's say your daughter's not, if your daughter had a fucking beach, I'm talking like the pain. Yeah, would you get her nose job? That's why I'm talking about a real back whale on that. But you always want your kids to be happy, and now with plastic surgery, you're on fire, right? Don't you, sure, a lot of girls do. A ton, that's when they do. Yeah. Nose job at 16 is always the thing. Back in the day, far back as my mother was 16. Yeah, I thought it was like a new thing. Oh no, they were doing rhinoplasty literally in 1950s. So if you were Jewish, if you were Italian, the whole thing was like these girls had this rite of passage, right? So everybody, you know, certain ethnicities, because they lived in a culture that was a white Anglo-Saxon culture with a small nose, and there was a lot of pressures that might have been more ethnic, more Sephardic, whatever it was. I'd be like, you gotta bring that down. My mom did it. I thought it was yeah. Look. And she dates back to 6. Yeah, I think 800 feet. Don't you let them do it? They'll go start to change up their looks. It's interesting, you know, like, you know what about I feel that my nose, that's the problem. Yeah. So that's when I look into it. I was like, why is it so thick here? That's because the cartilage expands. Or check it out, or the skin's too thick. So you can do something. See that guy's that's a great. That's a what you have to do. That's a disaster. Yeah, well, that's like no screw rose. You get your nose, take the cartilage down, and but you got to be. It takes a long time. Also, can you slim with bulbous? Yes, you can. Bulbous. Yeah, you can go with bulbous. I can go back to my old nose when I was younger. Go to oh, yeah. I was like, what's going on with my nose? What's going on? And they said, what? See my young nose? That's a young nose right there. You see that? Look at the difference. Look at how small my nose was. Yeah, that was good. On the left, it's starting to pop. Yeah, but like, not a bad section. Click on that Brian interview 1997. See it? Oh, that's great. Can you click on it? Oh, absolutely. Yeah. LA, New York. LA, New York. More LA, 8 months of the year doing a show out there. So I've spent like 8 months out there, and then I come back. Yeah. Started doing stand-up, and then lounge everywhere. And then I go called Mad TV, so I've been doing that for 2 years. And that's what I TV. And then I'm back here, man. And it's great. I'm just doing stand-up. I kind of like the Marlon Brando comedy. The rocked out ass, great bone structure, different ways, broad shoulders. Same guy. Deep butt. Same guy. You've been doing the spiel. I did it for like 6 months before I got the show. And then, I got lucky. And I went to the Playhouse for 2 years. And I did a lot of theater there. And I started writing plays so I couldn't get cast in the roles I wanted to get cast in. And I was terrible. People would kind of laugh. So I said, maybe I'll try stand-up. And I, got up and started doing that. And I noticed the crowds after I did one stand-up would be going, same guy. Exact same guy. Like in unison. Dude, like, they come up to hear me over the microphone after I tell my joke. So I think that's a good sign. And then folks gave me an audition. And I got it. Yeah. But no, actually, no. A guy named Ken Trush, who's my manager now, saw me at Rebar. I got there, and I started working with him. That was the first thing he submitted me on. So I got lucky. I booked the show, and it went. I did a monologue on skinhead pigeons. I ran into a bunch of skinhead pigeons that plucked their heads bald, and had like tattoos like ducks and nesting in trees and pussies, and this whole thing, man. And it was kind of interesting. Hi, this is Liz Lewis. I think I want you to come sit next to me all the time. Yeah, Liz Lewis, fantastic. The cat's extraordinary. Cash going in now. The worst thing that's ever happened to me is 3 minutes of silence. Yeah, thanks. Sorry, the camera is so warm. And the worst thing I think is just I was doing something on turtles on a turtle that didn't have a shell, and I was trying to experiment. I had my shirt, and I think that was probably a distraction in a bad way. And the Luna actually, or actually the Rebar used to be. Yeah, in New York Comedy Strip, Boston Comedy Club, not Carolyn's, but Cat's Rising Star. It's like the difference is like alternative and alternative. You can eat it and you're cool. And you can comment on how badly you're eating it. Whereas if you're a stand-up club, you have people out there from Religion Hall crowd or wherever who want to laugh. Like this. So you gotta have stuff, you gotta have that 5-10 low down cold. I think that's a cop out too. That's not exciting to me. I like getting up and trying to do something that I don't know if it's gonna work. But last night I did something I written it that morning, and I almost screwed up because you gotta get in your body, but it turned out to be okay. That's a good feeling. But then ultimately you gotta have some stuff that I'm talking like I've been doing this for 10 years, but I think from acting, on stage, and then you can act, you can stand up. It's pretty easy. Or it's easier. I like watching it. I haven't seen it. I just like the same guy. Like David Tell. Who's this guy? I don't know. I like David Tell. David Tell hilarious. I think Mark Maron's hilarious. Because they're very honest, I think Mark Maron's very honest. He's very he's just about what he he's very raw and he's very honest too. He brings out who he is. I like Joe Rogan a lot for that reason. Joe Rogan's on his radio
Joe's religious when it comes to this every night. He never hang out. Yeah, he's a friend of mine in LA. I'll drop names, and he's great. Here. But people like that who are what they are, what makes them else forget. Well, it's funny. Really good. I've been doing it for 10 years. It's all a different thing. First, they've been doing it for 10 years. They have their thing. But they can tell from what I hear, I'll do 3 sets a night. And that's why he's so good. More than that, 4 sets a night, But I think stand-up comedy and acting are different animals. They're completely different. They're totally different disciplines. Great actors who do great stage with stand-up. They'd be terrified. Stand-up comedians who can never get up on stage and act. Yeah. They're doing it halfway. Because there's so many different things. You just stand up, you got a model. You know what you're going to do. You're working on it forever. It's a different art form. I think, I have a lot of respect for stand-up comics, but you can't tell me that. I just think he's a great actor on stage. This side, that side is not a leading man. That side is a little off. Like he's the guy who gets the stuff. You know what I am? I'm half-faced. Yeah, I'm two-faced. And we'll get that no problem. 1997. That's fucking crazy. So you're okay watching yourself? Never. But I find it very interesting that it doesn't really haven't changed. You don't know that. I don't know. What the fuck? You can see that I was sincere. You can see I was really interested in being an artist. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. The same bullshit thing. Girls love me. You were cute. Girls love me. I neve it was always DK says that the skinny guy with an Adam's apple. I'm here for the pussy. Girls love it. They did. I was funny. I'd get up on stage and they just like, you and Rogan look so similar out there. He used to always say, he called me Joe Rogan Light. He was like, this guy is literally Joe Rogan Light. Look at us. Brothers. People thought we were brothers forever. Oh, yes, do look like brothers. Brothers. Yep. And we were cast as we got along. Young guys up there. Handsome. Yeah. Handsome, strong jawed, muscular as fuck. That was the workout. Oh, dude. We used to get in arguments and just start shouting. It was great. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, they have. That was. I beat Zach Galifianakis out for that role on fucking Frasier. That was a big, huge. When I got Frasier, that was so big deal. That was such a big deal. Yeah, and the creator of that show was killed in 9/11. He was on that plane. Yep, sitting in first Frasier. Yep, he was an amazing guy too. I remember I saw Frasier in New York with my girlfriend at the time, and he was just all over. Hey man, yeah, Bubba. Different. It was a different time. I look at how different things were back then. It's crazy. What a character he was. He was a great guy. He sent me with this girl who could not have been less interested in me. Could not have been less interested in me. And I took her out to Nobu. It was so expensive. We were talking. And he came over to the table and started talking to me and telling me how great I was in my pilot. They spent like 15 minutes, and at the time he was a huge star. And that girl was so impressed that we didn't get home. We pulled over on the side of the road. Yeah. They were so rich. That he's a great guy too. I remember his name. Yeah, man. Yeah. And Frasier, he was married to, I'm sure he's divorced now, but she was a real trophy wife.
You're on Tom Mahoney, David Hyde Pierce, real a great actor, and a wonderful human being, really great person.
It's his spouse, Brian.
So funny, just always. Anyway, I had a really good career in that sense. I'm really fun.
Oh yeah, you've done some stuff.
Yeah. Got to be around some really great people. Perry Gilpin. Wow. See if Perry Gilpin's still married to Christian Hansen. Right there, Perry Gilpin. One right there. Right there. Yeah. You must see her. That's what I see if she's married to. He's a really good spouse. Yeah. Good for them. Still married. He's a great artist. He's a great artist. I wonder what he's up to. The painting is. Well, she's just a great person. They did fucking great people. You know, I have to say, I'm around comedians. People give actors a hard time. There's some great people around actors. Just like anything else, great people. Because you know what it is with actors? They kind of have to. They're such good listeners if they're good. They're such good listeners. They're so effective. Their skin is like so weird. It's a weird skill set. Good.
Somebody else like them?
Discipline. The actors that work are fucking. You don't find anybody more disciplined than Bradley Cooper. I'll put him up against it. Take care of this podcast brought to you by Progressive Insurance. On this podcast, that's a very smart choice. Well, Progressive loves to help people make smart choices, and that's why they offer a tool called Auto Quote Explorer, and that allows you to compare your Progressive car insurance quote with rates from other companies. So you save time on the research, and you can enjoy savings when you choose for you. So give it a try after this episode. Go to progressive.com. The casualty insurance company and affiliates not available in all states or situations. Prices vary on how you buy. This podcast brought to you by O'Reilly Auto Parts, who are in the business of keeping your car on. O'Reilly Auto Parts offer friendly, helpful service and the parts knowledge you need for all your maintenance and repairs. O'Reilly's there, the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts. They're your one-stop shop for all things auto do-it-yourself. Whether it's test your battery, you want to get a brake light fixed, whatever it might be, they have it. They've got all the parts you need, either in-store or online. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts today. Go to O'ReillyAuto.com/fighter. That's O'ReillyAuto.com/fighter.
Pluto TV has thousands of free movies and TV shows.
From Ron down.
Free. Interstellar, Dream Girls, and Gladiator. And TV shows like Survivor, SpongeBob SquarePants, The Fairly Odd Parents. Pluto TV is always free. Pluto TV, stream now, pay never.
Do you know what movie I had my kid? My kiddos like to watch movies that I grew up watching. Arachnophobia last night. Came out in 1991 or 92. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
I remember it very well. Great. Scary. Dude, do you know what I saw last night? It scared the fucking shit out of me. Wetlands. Did you see it? Dude, so much shit.
Yeah.
Dude,
We went to everyone's telling you to watch it, but it's so good. It's like filmed so well.
good. And I bring up.
Alaska was missing.
Yes, and I should be scared because I'm 59. Oh,
she's great too.
Oh my God, she's good. Who is that actress?
That,
Amy Madigan. Oh my God, I knew it. God, she's good. Amy Madigan.
Josh Brolin.
Yes.
Oh, Julie Garner's amazing.
She's so good. She's so cute.
Justin Long's great.
Yeah, Justin Long's great. It's a hell of a cast.
I have to watch it.
Yeah, I gotta watch it.
Good. Me and Tiger in Houston watched for the first time. His pick on my phone.
The Black Phone. Tiger.
The Black Phone. Yeah, it's a scary movie. Basically, this guy in a black van.
Oh, I saw
with
this.
his kids.
I don't like it. It scared the shit out of me.
Tiger loved it. We watched it
It's a
6 times.
It's a great movie, but it's so creepy, man. It's a creepy.
And then
That's Ethan Hawke.
That's Ethan Hawke. Oh, shit. It's a really good movie. Really well done.
Really good. Really good.
Really good movie.
Yeah.
And it takes place in hometown. Yeah.
She's pretty. But part 2 looks terrible. I didn't see part 2, but it looks awful.
Well, you know, it does its job, the first one, right? It's like,
That mask is fucking scary, right?
it's either happy or sad.
And then he's been a naughty boy. Such a good movie. From Blumhouse Rector for Sinister's the scariest movie of all time. That's what Ethan Hawke did. Again, more kid shit. The kid stuff always scares me the most.
I know, man. Something about we're singing about it's the way.
Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great movie. Wow, just saw it.
I'm still so shocked that this Nancy Guthrie is still
Nothing. Not a peep, dude. She's definitely dead. Done this long. I suck at Mexico.
I would imagine.
Mexico War, they think it was spotters. Never did it. Yeah, that's what I heard. And there was no negotiations with the kidnappers. That's weird. Retired FBI agent believes Nancy was carried out unconscious, citing blood splattered. Keep going down.
Maybe
So she was forcibly taken from a residence.
she might have died there, and then the guy just got.
So she was carried out. I don't believe she walked out. I believe she was carried by 2 people. Keep going. And I say that because the blood drop. There's no void. The fact that there's no footprint, so it's like 2 guys carried her. Her head tilted in some way, shape, or like one large shipment. Yeah, she's probably.
Sounds like it maybe was a robbery gun.
It says if she was conscious, she'd have duct tape on her mouth or something along those lines. And the circle was round. If she had duct tape, the blood was coming out her nose. It would have had a different shape. So I think she's just almost bursting the tears. I'm so hopeful for so long. Too much time has passed. Yeah, she. What's interesting is
It might have been, you know, it could have very well been robbery. They watched her. They're going in the rubber.
nah, she ran to me.
Well, but so they may have gone in the robber. She was there. They grab her. She dies. And they're like, what the fuck do we do now?
No, there was just like, all right, let's get this shit.
But they may have been fucking
You're
run
too
away.
bad. And they think all their tracks and everything to just thieves. Because that randomly did it.
Now, when you break in, now
No, this was predetermined. It just happens to be a famous. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. It's too calculated. There's no
But there's no money in it, right? You think for
There are some
ransom.
yeah,
But didn't
that's
that
what there's 6 million. Yes, 6 million.
was it then though?
Yes. That's what they're in crypto.
Because people ask, we don't know if it is the actual kidnappers. That's the problem.
Was you want to ask if they asked for crypto? Or
Yeah, like
no, just say did the kidnappers
we don't know if it is the
Nancy
kidnappers.
Guthrie asked for like ransom. The detectives like to call check
Oh, they were.
and follow
The man was paid through a ransom.
6 million Bitcoin.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that was that an opportunistic person, right?
No, they think this is it. You can't track them.
I don't know.
It's too calculated, it's too well done to be riding criminals. And especially in that neighborhood. That neighborhood's not a crime. You wouldn't go there.
You have to be like, show me evidence that she's awake. I got a piece from that. Go back.
Yeah, Jeff. Alright, have you seen this guy pop up in your feed somewhere? He got in trouble for stolen valor.
His face was all messed up, right? And he was a 5-year veteran, I think in the Air Force or something. And he said that he, the survivor of IED to the face.
And that's why he changed his face?
And it turns out he didn't.
No, this guy explains perfectly. So just
video with questions I have for this guy, Malibu Fitmax. If you don't know who Malibu Fitmax is, he's very recently, like in the last month, just popped into the fitness stratosphere. Millions of followers, millions of views, and all that stuff. And the question was supposed to be about 2 weeks ago, where they sent me his profile and they have IED survivor in his bio. He very recently removed it.
We have to watch it. I can just tell you. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see.
And if you look at his current bio, it says combat vet. It doesn't mention the IED survivor. But this screenshot I have from his prior profile says survivor IED to the face right there, which has been removed. Now that could mean totally nothing at all, but it made me say, let me just look into this. I want to show you guys what I found. I want you to come to your own conclusions, and I want to show you a conversation that I had with Malibu Fitmax. A few pieces of clarifying information. Malibu Fitmax himself says that he was in the 293rd Military Police SEAL. That in this comment right here. And Malibu himself multiple times said he survived an IED to the face, used to have it in his bio, and has since removed it. Malibu, a news reporter that in 2010 is when this happened. He was discharged from the military in 2010 after an IED blew up in his face in Afghanistan. That's what he said in 2010. I also need to show you what Malibu was doing in 2010. Hold on. June 17th, 2008, right here, he competed at this show. Assuming that this is the same Lee Markham, he placed third in 2010. Here's him in a speaking engagement that his father posted on his father's YouTube channel. We know this is him because one, well, it looks just like him, and two, he commented 15 years ago. First, from the username Malibu Markham, Lee Markham is his real name. I want you to listen to some of the content that he said during the lecture. Competed in bodybuilding show in July, disputed in October, graduated at some other point survived an IED to the face while in Afghanistan. Now he does mention this during this clip. Let me show you. In this 15-minute lecture, he does mention an IED or anything to that effect. This is filmed in 2010 October, which should be the year that he said himself that he took an IED to the face on his deployment. Now, I'm just presenting facts, guys. Another fact that we talked about at the beginning of this video. He said he's from the 293rd NPCO. If you Google any of these, I can Google the 293rd NPCO, you will see a registry of any injuries that happen, stuff like that. So do that. And there were multiple news articles posted in the day that they all returned home from deployment, the 293rd NP company. They do mention injuries in this very article from MP coming back. They list them in death, Staff Sergeant Christopher Brzezinski, who's killed in action. They list 3 injuries. First, and they say they were seriously wounded in support of Operation Enduring Freedom. And the 3rd MP company has only deployed 5 times since 9/11 at the time that this article was written. That prior homecoming article made mention of a Lee Markham, does mention this man, Stephen Markham, who received a Purple Heart and was injured during that mission. Now this document was sent to me showing Lee Markham, same birthday, with active duty start and end date September 2005 to September 2010. So I think this document can go as far as to say that he was in the service from those 5 years when he was on stage back during that 2010 October interview or whatever he was doing. What he was doing, had just returned back from a 5-year, or he had just finished a 5-year career in the military. Now, in my investigation, I have spoken to several members that were in the 293rd Military Police Company. I showed the photos. They were aware of who he was on social media, but they did not remember serving with this guy. And none of them remember him getting injured. And now when the phone and had deployed on that deployment, when I asked about people that were injured, he immediately rattled off all 4 days they were injured to crazy detail. And I said, how do you know? How are you so specific about this? And he told me when somebody gets hurt, it's a big deal. They offer, I guess, mental health counseling to them the day after. They have to do a bit when they get back. These people were celebrated at that. So I guess that just goes as far to say that it would be very difficult for Lee to have been injured on that battalion and that guy and the others not know about it. So this just like questions, right? Now I have Lee's number.
So is he saying that
What happened was, yes. So what happened was, it turns out he did serve in the military for 5 years. He was not injured. He did not take an IDT in the area.
You talked about Jim?
Yeah, give me 1 second. This is what happens. You build a platform, false pretenses.
This is like king shit.
Can't lie.
This is worse than liberty. Alright, so maybe this Malibu, way worse than liberty.
Yeah.
This is Malibu. I wanted to talk to you directly about the claim that I made taking an IED blast in the face. Before anything else, I want to be clear. Between 2005 and 2010, that part of my life is something I've always been proud of. I've always had deep respect for the men who are on the wrong side, especially those who suffered more harsh. To be honest, I can't handle of the criticism. Instead of that right away. I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart. I have always tried to promote positivity, but I understand that my actions here come from not. Hey guys, now.
If you read the comments, they're pretty understanding. Are they? Yeah, because like for the guy insecure about his face. He made up a story, and you know when you say you're sorry, you know I made a bad decision. What else you human being? Yeah, we're all like, you know. Like, what are you gonna do? Kick him more? Like, he obviously is not very happy with the way he looks. He's tried to change the way he looks.
Double down.
And sometimes it's like, you know.
Also, I think it's different for us because we didn't serve.
Yeah, but even if you serve, like this, but I'm just saying, like, make a mistake, you're fucked up.
Yeah, but like $12 not. We don't understand.
Is it Valor or is it Valor or is it a guy who's he's just really insecure, came up with a decision. But what I'm trying to say is that people make bad decisions. It doesn't, you know, and people, I understand people are like, you know. Now you're not gonna. I think you no, I'm not saying what I'm saying is there are things you can apologize for. Now, it doesn't mean you're not going to pay a price. It doesn't mean you're going to lose followers. You're not going to make money. But I'm not going to kick him. I'm not going to kick that horse. It's like I go like this. I go, damn lie, dude. That's what happens. You know? Yeah. I mean, you're going to face whatever it is. You're going to face it. But at least he came clean and said, hey, I fucked up. Like, at least. Now, part of that's maybe because he got caught. He did take down IED survivor beforehand. I don't know. But at the end of the day, for me, at the end of the day, when I look at a guy like this at my age, with the hair and the lips that have been done and all that, and how all the stuff he's done, I'm already going, that guy is not. There's a lot going on.
Here's the other thing. I'm not being mean. I'm not talking, nor do I care.
Yeah.
That's a game handle, right?
Whatever it is, there's a lot going on.
It also could be a Malibu accent.
Or he's gay shit. It doesn't seem like that. When I see that already, like when I see it, I'm already not really taking, not to be mean, I'm not taking it serious. Right. Or at least I'm saying,
I'm not looking for him for
you know, there's a book I'm reading by Hughes. He was a CIA profile. He reads human behavior, and he's really good at looking at somebody and telling you whether TV or not. There's 1,000 things we do with our bodies. And one of the things he said is, he goes, you know what? Once you learn people's behavior, the one thing you realize, so many people are afraid of hurting. Everybody is that kid, that scared kid, and you do 1,000 things. As I get older, I just see, what I see what that guy do about this is one big wound, one big sort of wound. I just do. And that's why he put on all that armor. That's why he looks that way. That's why he's doing it to his face. So, did he lie about it? Not surprising. It's not surprising. Do I think he looks evil? Do I think he doesn't have respect for people? I think he lied because he's just totally insecure and he made a deal with the devil.
Yeah, apparently he's such a positive person. That's what people follow. Yeah, they like really. Yeah, he's like a really positive. So that doesn't change anything. No, but he's obviously the people in the military that were injured, and his that's why it's a flaw.
We all know that. We know that he knows that. You know, he knows that.
Yeah. As long as he's positive and keeps,
and that's why people like him.
Good work. Yeah, people, I'm not familiar with him, so this is the first I've heard of him.
He's a vulnerable character. Like if you see him, he's already vulnerable. Where he goes, look at him. You know, that's if I saw you, you're valid. Hey,
like cheeks and lips.
Hey, remember when you were so swollen because you were doing everything? I was like, I didn't say anything, but I was like, he's going through a hard time right now.
Yeah, Brian sent me this.
We don't forget.
So it used to be that UFC was the best place that you could come in combat sports to make a living and be paid fairly, and now it's no longer. It's one of the worst places to go. It's why so many of their top athletes are leaving to go and find pay elsewhere. It's either champions like Valentina are selling pictures of their titties on OnlyFans. Like these people, a lot of them at the ground level, they can't support their families. Now they're in poverty level, fighting full time, and it's got $7.7 billion. Like there's no reason that they can't support right now. At least a living wage, and not even that, the least other sports. Why are you going? Why would they expect to get the best aspiring kids that want to be? Why not go into boxing? Why not go into anything else? And so they're bleeding me because of their short-term greed. They're thinking about the next years. They're not thinking about their responsibility to be, stewards of the future of the sport.
I think she's
all facts. I think that's such 100% correct. Yeah, but also we're like, oh wow, Ronda, this is like, oh, she's been gone for a while. I forget what made her a star. Ronda's a fucking. She's great on the mic. She speaks hard. She speaks fire. Dude, she don't get fucking now that. She's counting it now. She's going for another anatomy. She's a fucking monster. Well, we're so used. This is how the UFC's falling off. We're so used to the UFC fighter, like Sugar. We haven't paid Conor Ben $50 million. I'm sure there's a reason. It's okay. I'm getting paid. People forget. The old school guys, like my guys, no, they spoke their mind, man. They just, especially with Ronda, those guys don't fuck around.
That's making like say someone like Oliveira.
600,000
after taxes and everything else. So very few are made. Like so. Send any
BSD?
Yeah.
Maybe low six figures per fight.
Wow.
That's twice a year.
Dang.
I saw this post. Okay.
15
mil for Conor Ben.
The total is 6 million.
And total 6 million for all those guys.
All those guys.
Think how much
Think how much money the UFC has made off the likeness.
Has almost 10 million.
But think of the amount of money the UFC's made off Charles Oliveira fights and Max Holloway fights alone. When you barely did it yet.
Yeah, I think that's.
But with Ronda, I see no lies.
I think it's bad business at the end of the day. I think it's bad business, right?
There's suffering from it now because now it's like you look at the heavyweight division, look at other divisions, like, dude, there's all the athletes. Remember when on the first guy to go from pro football, college football to UFC, the influx is coming. Look at Benny, look at Brock Lesnar, look at Matt Matron. We're the three originals. It's like, man, think about it. Those guys that are playing football are fighting. They never came. Why would you? There's no money. It's too tough of a gig.
Why would you go into it?
But also, why would you do it? And then also, look how the movies ended for John Jones. Hold on. The greatest of bar none. I'm talking about his work inside the cage. Say what you want about it. Dana just goes, arthritis not very good. He'll never fight again. So the best movie. So if you're an athletic kid, you have any athletic ability, you go, fuck that.
You know what happens in my mind if I see a kid going into MMA, I go, that must be at rock bottom. Like, you must come from rock bottom and you must stay at rock bottom. It's like it cheapens the sport. The sport now becomes a poor man's sport where he goes out, he has to fight MMA. It's not glamorous at all. Even if they're in the UFC, you're like, you want that for your sport? You want people to go, you say, I play professional football, we don't go professional baseball, why? Professional basketball, why? Professional hockey.
To be fair, too, if you're like, fuck, you're in the UFC? Like, yeah. Most of them don't they assume you're rich. Fuck, you're in the UFC, man? It's not like Patrick Mahomes. You know, they don't understand. People assume, professional athletes assume they see on TV you have all this money. But the thing is, you guys have the highest respect out of all of the sports. Well, then walk in a room, any UFC fighter that's made, the dues, walk in the room with every athlete represents.
That's my new job in the world. Actors, people need this, people need dignity. They want a roommate. You want a roommate in your 30s. There's got to be a way to create incentive for the next generation of athletes.
They don't have to right now. So right now they signed their $7.7 billion deal. So the UFC's good. They're gonna be out of it by the time this deal's over. So he doesn't care. The UFC doesn't care. They have basically a business guy running operations who has no knowledge of football. That's why it's all business. He's from Six Flags and Washington Redskins. Now he's trying to make sure the UFC has the most profit for its shareholder. Okay, all good. You got this guy that doesn't know shit dick about fighting. Here's what's gonna happen. I can guarantee you what's gonna happen is in the next 5 years, you're gonna have no stars, no good fighters. And at the end of 7 years, you're not gonna like, dude, yeah, what?
Yeah. But not only that.
And then what do you do? And then
somebody's going to fill that vacuum. You're going to have these super fights on Netflix.
You have to be such an outlier in order to fight for Netflix. You have to be 1% of the 1%.
But now, and our boy,
I'm glad Netflix is doing their thing. Everyone wants to make fun of Jake Paul MVP, but he's creating a lane for Tom Aspinall, Francis, John Jones, Nate Diaz. All those guys will be able to do that. Now, there's maybe 8 fucking fighters in the history of the sport that can do that. So that doesn't fill the vacuum. But it's something.
I will say this. I would almost say this. It would be interesting if you get all of those people. All of a sudden, Netflix starts to see the people that are going to watch this. If you want to start a league, no,
too much.
Is MMA itself a very hard business to make money in? Because stars and people get injured and they don't last very long.
Oh, UFC did it. They did it. They did it well. Right at the back of the Fertitta.
You got to get Dana White did it very well. It's just that
he's the only profitable organization in combat sports here. So my question, all the people want to talk about fighter pay. I would love to hear the incentive to do it another way. This might just be the game. Now what happens is if that is the game, you're not going to get those stars.
That's what I'm saying.
So there has to be a medium.
Yeah,
I would say assume there has to be a medium, but then also
long-term business-wise, you want to pay a living wage so that you create incentive and examples of the stars where they make a lot of money, and so you have something to reach for.
Well, and
you want to be able to. John Jones should go off in a blaze of glory because that's a more should go off like great man. You have to great. You have to great North Stars, but there are no North Stars.
No young kids that are aspiring to be. Dads know shit about anything. Like,
North Stars are the people that left. North Stars are Ronda Rousey. North Stars are Conor McGregor. North Stars are people that got out, but we still wanted them to fight and stopped fighting. That's the North Star. But I don't think that's good.
Because he's
another example. There you go.
The dark horse in all this is RAF, wrestling, because a lot of your creme de la creme, especially when you look at the champions now, they all have wrestling backgrounds. The reason they would go into MMA, wrestlers want to punch their face. It's terrible. They want to use their skill set and make money, and now you can't. Now NIL deals in college, so there's guys that spend thousands of dollars, millions of dollars in Ohio State, Iowa, Oklahoma State, and now RAF is paying guys millions of dollars. I love it. The wrestlers are the best athletes on the planet. They're the best. I fucking love it. Now they have an avenue where they don't have to get punched in the face and shield out for a day like UFC. So, although if you're a UFC fan and you love RAF, it's probably going to hurt the UFC more than anything.
RAF or
RAF.
Real American Freestyle?
Yes. They're creating waves.
Yeah.
And the whole thing about it. And also, wow. But also, one thing that should be of note here, right now is making a ton of money off other, like you guys, or current UFC guys. Trust me when I tell you this, that will stop pretty soon. The UFC being able to compete in RAF.
Why they'll stop it?
Guarantee it. It's only a matter of time. That's they're going to kibosh it. Because in the contract, technically you can't, like, I was the first one to do metamorphosis. First one to compete in another division.
They say just don't get hurt.
I was the first one. Now, in the contract, legally, I'm not allowed to do that. Yeah. So the contract John Jones signed, it actually says you can't compete in any other organization. Yes. So you have to hit the OKC. Trust me when I say that will stop very soon. You get too much attention. You get too big. Yeah. But then as a fighter, you're like, well, I tell you what, I'm not an employee. So then there's that argument. It's going to get weird. It's also not fighting. It's a different sport. It doesn't matter. It's part of the combat sports. In your contract, that's what he says.
You could say that real American wrestling isn't a combat sport. You can make your it's a sport.
You can't. Trust me, brother. The reason why fighters have to fight the way they do and the amount they get paid, the best lawyers on the planet. Their shit is locked tight. You're not getting out of it. Oh, John's just going to go to Netflix and fight Francis. Discussion with some of our boys. So, really? You realize he has to get a release in order to do that. He still has fights on stuff. Yeah, but Conor, so the show. You think Dana, who holds grudges against everything, is going to release the two biggest stars in the organization to go?
He still has them under contract.
Yeah, fuck yeah. To go fight for Netflix, even though he's not using them. He said John's never going to fight. He still got him. I called it, buddy, listen, go over here, fight Francis. I'm going to make $30-40 million. Not the same. You owe this stuff. What's wrong with you? You're not going to use it. What the fuck is wrong with you? This is where I get off the data. I use your support aspects. This, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? This guy that's given 20 years of his body, his arthritis in his fucking hip, needs a hip replacement, CT up the fucking yin yang. There's a reason why he's acting the way he's acting. And then he can go make life changing, never has to work again, life changing. And hold on, you're gonna hold him because you're worried about what, motherfucker? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? All the money you pay Conor McGregor, which is the most underpaid fighter of all time, we don't have that discussion, and he wants to get out with Nate Diaz on Netflix under a Robert card, and you won't let it happen? Why, dude? You get $7.7 billion no matter what. No matter what the dog shit card you give us, no matter what.
Did anybody ask them those questions?
No, Brian, because they say it's freedom of speech, but they force you to send your questions before you interview, and then they force you to send the interview so they can edit it. It's on the script. Define freedom of speech. Now, they're crushing it for them, for the shareholders, but the sport's never been worse. And anybody tells you different, the shit hasn't been around longer. The sport has never been worse. Watered down cards. The fucking shell itself. Everybody's paying attention. The women's division is completely alienated, depleted. Women are signed up here, buddy. What's here? You know what the number one growing sport in America is? Women's wrestling. Yeah. There's no women fighters. Why is that? Because they don't get fucking paid.
Once you get punched in the face, I make money.
Something's not equal up here.
Well, what capitalism is that a fight you're gonna have to find it or ultimately. But again, you know, that's we're talking 5 years from now. It's a great way to
you hire a business person to run a fight business that has no skin in the game, has no background fighting, being in fucking karate as a kid, doesn't know the fighters. He's just looking at very black and white numbers. You've lost. You've lost. Yeah, there are shareholders and women. Talk to me in 7 years. Yeah. The long game, they're sinking the ship. The ship is sinking. There's holes everywhere.
Man, oh man.
Well, it's up around this. And by the way, Brian, I was backing you up on your point because, the fighters like Brendan coming to, he said when he comes to everyone guard, that's who guards the most respect. So, of course, they money. Well, it's just a public thing. So, just so you know, too, it's always been around 15% of the total. So, Dana said, $7.7 billion deal, like fighter pay went up. It's still 15 to 18%. Nothing changed that. Yeah, but they're making more. I know it's still only about 17 total profit. The rest of the leagues are basically 50-50. Yeah.
Okay, some people need more and more and more. What else you got?
So that girl that did that slipped that weird ass word, she was on the breakfast. She said, fart, something ninja. Does that remember?
Yeah.
Her old
fart digger and fart doctor. You use those terms before?
So you're, again, do you have boys in here? Do you have boys?
Yeah, I have two boys.
All the time. Okay, so and again, I can't swear on my show. Okay, so yes, I've made up these crazy words.
If you said fart digger the amount of times that you said, I just feel like you should release that 1,000,001 times because it just seems like it's something that you said before because it just came out so different.
No. And I don't have a rhyme or reason of the words that I make up. Like I say nonsense stuff all the time. And again, like even I edit my shows, right? And I'll be editing my shows and I'll be like, just finish with what you're saying, because I go off on like this and that, and I'm off the cuff, not scripted.
So you're trying to say something else in that moment.
Absolutely.
So you say fart digger and fart knocker.
I say all that. I did. I apologize. I did. Yes, I do. And to everyone out there, just parliament so you are aware, that is a word that I do not condone. So the people out there that do not use me as an example, right? That's where I've been coming out against people saying, because I said it, I made a mistake. I know I made a mistake. You watch that footage, even the edited bullshit. You know that I am putting up. So no, don't use me as your poster child for them.
And I don't want you to think that
yeah.
coming on the Breakfast Club is just going to rehabilitate your image.
Absolutely not.
You might increase the chances of you
No.
going to the airport or something. That's the part.
Yeah, no, I mean, you have a lot of people white, and again, I didn't come on here to prove myself.
What says you?
Yeah.
Use the term. I mean, Strawman's not kind of, also he annoys me too. I just see it. That guy annoys me getting tough. It's like, all right, dude, like that guy. Yeah, everybody's gonna put up appearances. It's a disaster. It's like she said sorry. It's fucked up. I don't know. It's a weird thing to say. But on that, I would never. I would have been like, you gotta just lay low and just get the fuck out. Just lay low.
So I think she said financial.
But you know, like, you don't Charmaine,
he's not gonna help you out. Those people are your friend.
No. It's like I watched Charlamagne go bad on what's that singer's name? It was really great. No,
Guy, girl,
guy. Touches on his face.
Post Malone, she's 6'9".
No, that fucking guy's.
Post Malone?
Yeah, Post Malone.
You went bad on Post
Oh,
Malone.
so bad. Posty's great. He's so bad with Post. Nobody knew Post. He's such a sweet guy. So it's like, shut up.
Yeah, I used to like Charlamagne a lot more.
I don't care. I don't watch the show. I don't know.
I like him and Schultz together. They're like, it's good.
Yeah.
And this was just nice. Remember Ben Askren and Billy Lobsell very much big time enemies. And then after the stuff that Ben, before he wanted to meet up with them, they ended up meeting up and they found out that they had way more common than not. It's just
Jorge is the best. So is Ben.
Yeah.
Both those guys are fucking great.
And Ben's like so gaining weight too. It's kind of wild that this is. Yeah, I hope he's okay.
Yeah. But it's
alright, here's this one's silly. I swear to show you guys. I don't know how much this is okay. So this woman or this girl, she's taking like I was fishing with his kids, and she took the pole.
You're so dumb. You're so dumb. It's private property, dumb.
Because she doesn't want him fishing with his kids. Your child's distress yet because of you, lady. It's not like, how would you like a hook in your mouth?
Get a fucking life.
What people do, she has like a decent following too.
I'm sure she does. You got plenty of cool birds out there. Like this. Yeah. I mean, they just eat some things. She does eat some things are typically insane. Militant, because like she's religious. They're religious fanatics. It's a type of religion. Look at her.
Yeah, she's so. Alright, so the LA Marathon just happened. I don't know if you guys saw it, but like dude that was winning entirely the whole time he got diverted. I'm sure you guys are. He lost at the last second because substitute teacher turned it on at the last second and beat him. But then there's people like this one, and then like there's like cars that kind of guide him in a way. The leading car kind of turned to the right, so he followed the car the wrong way, and then he came back with it was not going to work. This guy's a high school. I think he's a substitute teacher. The very kind of turned right. He's like, oh shit.
Oh my God.
Champion, I'm not sure.
Oh my God.
Imagine that's your teacher.
Such a one marathon, that's the LA Marathon. Wow. Hey. Fair and square, right?
Yeah, that's not the substitute teacher. He's running. No, that guy, no, of course not. He's like, yeah, this is stupid.
Yeah, I hate it. Very skinny Kenyan or Ethiopian guy.
Oh, yeah. Marathons?
Yeah, marathon runners don't have the kind of bodies you want.
That's another thing, too. They're saying, like, he didn't realize how much weed he had because maybe he was just coasting, but he did look back, like, multiple times. Like, he knew where the dude was at.
Wow, all right. I'll let you go.
All right, cool. That's it.
Calgary this weekend, Thursday for Saturday. Come see me. Yuck Yucks Comedy Club.
We'll see Brian in Calgary, Yuck Yucks.
Yeah.
If you like the show, patreon.com/TFATK. We love you guys. This is the Byron Kid. We're out.
Live from Vulcan Gas Company here in Texas for a brand new episode of Kill Tony. Get up, down. Oh yeah, who wants to get canceled tonight, huh?
Yeah, Red Band's here, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Man, aren't they great, everybody? It's the great D Madness on bass guitar right there. John Dees on the keys, Matt Mueling on guitar, and the great Michael is on drums. Welcome to Kill Tony, brought to you by the Reds and the Yellow Rose and Screwball Peanut Butter Whiskey, the official sponsor of the Kill Tony band. Also, White Claw, Red Bull, and the W-Tel. We're now use the Kill Tony upon arrival on a Monday night. You get 25% off. So those of you visiting from out of town, coming to Austin to see the show, to stay at the W.
It's a great hotel.
Yeah, it is. It's absolutely my favorite hotel to stay at when I'm visiting Austin. And here's a little bit more about the sponsors that made tonight's episode available for free right here, right now. Hey, y'all! Indeed, it is Tony Hinchcliffe here, telling you that I am back on tour with my stand-up comedy. Lugging a bunch of my funniest friends with me all around the country. We're back at it. Salt Lake City, May 21st. Buffalo, June 10th and 11th. Atlantic City, New Jersey, June 24th and 25th. Tampa, Florida, July 15th and 16th. In Texas, July 28th and 29th. Dallas, Texas, the 12th and 13th of August. And August 26th and 27th. San Antonio, Texas. Nashville, Tennessee, making my long-awaited return September 29th, 30th, and October 1st. Excited to get back to Nashville, San Antonio, Dallas, Houston, Tampa, Atlantic City, and Buffalo, and of course, Salt Lake City, home of my favorite convention. All very soon. That's tickets available at TonyHinchcliffe.com, and we'll see you out there. Hey y'all, you heard me talk about how important it is to have a VPN to protect your online privacy. But choosing a VPN you trust is equally as important. Now, I like to do research on my sponsors, and I only recommend brands to my listeners that I can say with full confidence that ExpressVPN is VPN on the market today. Here's why. Because it doesn't log your activity online. Lots of cheap or free VPNs make money by selling advertisers, but ExpressVPN doesn't do this. They even developed a technology, VPN servers, incapable of storing any data at all. Redman
To speed, ExpressVPN, a new VPN protocol
that's engineered to make user speeds faster than ever. I've tried many VPNs in the past, and they can sometimes slow my connection, but ExpressVPN is always blazing fast and lets me stream videos in HD quality with zero buffering. And the last thing that really sets ExpressVPN apart is how easy it is to use. You don't need any technical skills to get it set up. Just start the app, tap one button to connect, that's it. Even your grandparents could do it. And it's not just me, says Business Insider and many other tech journals rate ExpressVPN #1 VPN in the world.
So protect yourself with the VPN that we use in VPN.com/KillTony today and get an extra 3 months for free on a 1-year package. That's expressvpn.com/KillTony. EXPRESSVPN.com to learn more. Look at Red Dan. I gotta tell you, I came across the coolest stuff this road with some graffiti art. I've been all over the world, and I saw graffiti art at a New York City bar, and it just hit different. I asked the bar owner who painted it. It was so cool, and I shit you not, he told me that the original was worth millions.
No shit.
Yeah, I need this dude to tag my house, because the house will appreciate millions of dollars, Red Man, and I'd be rich.
Listeners, you need to check out the rest of the story at masterworks.art/Tony.
That's masterworks.art/Tony. You'll never believe it. You guys ready to start tonight's show or what, huh? You're at it. Nobody has more fun than us on Mondays. Every single week, funniest comedians in the world on. And this week of all time, one of the top young rising comedians in the world are here. Make some for the great Brian Simpson and Jake Shields, everybody. Oh, shit. Brian Simpson, fresh off of the new Netflix, The Stand-Ups, Season 3. Yeah, anywhere's good. Come on in, make yourselves at home. The great Jake Shields, fighting royalty, Brian Simpson, comedy royalty, BS with Brian Simpson, and the new Netflix, The Stand-Up Season 3, Brian Simpson is on. And this is the great Jake Shields. Here just to make sure that in this day and age, if anybody tries to fucking will spin my
yeah, it's going to be tough up here.
Right, you talk shit to this guy, he's going to beat the shit out of everybody. So just laugh at his junk, everyone.
Pretend I'm funny.
Bunch of people signed up with a chance to do 60 seconds here tonight. If I pull one of their names out of this bucket, that means they get 60 seconds. You know their time's up and you hear the sound of a kitten. That means they have to wrap it up then, or else they're going to bring out Angry West Hollywood Bear, which is just really loud and annoying. And then I talk to them and ask them questions about their life, and we find out more about them. Everything is completely improvised and wild. You guys ready to do this shit, huh? All right, to start tonight's show, we have a few regulars on this show. It's been a part of the show since the beginning, where some people, a very, very chosen few, the hard job of writing and performing a brand new minute every single week, pretty much impossible in the stand-up comedy world. But these guys, Sky, ladies and gentlemen, one of the best out there, fresh off of doing arenas with Joe Rogan. This is a new minute from the great Hans Kid. Yes, it has begun. Hans Kid.
I don't like how the first thing that people tell me is their name, because now I remember their name for the entire conversation on the off chance that it's interesting. You tell me your name at the end, so I know who to blame for the shitty chit chat I had. Now, Christians, some traditional Christians have a poem in their house, because that poem is about Jesus carrying a dude on a beach. What if the homophobic Jesus comes down? I don't carry dudes on beaches, man. I'm into chicks. Didn't you read what I said about the gays in my book? I mentioned them a couple times vaguely. You should have extrapolated wildly. It's good to be here. It's difficult for me to date American women. It seems like whenever I'm on a date with them, they're like, oh, this boy's just going to be nice to me. Boring. I could have been fighting off a rape. Thank you.
Whoa, wait a second. What does that mean? Are you saying other races rape people?
It just means like the Asians are very docile and quiet. They alpha me.
Wow, they alpha you. It's very revealing, very, very honest.
Thank you, Tony.
Why is there a monkey here? Why buttons? Why is there? Okay, Red Band. All right.
Only Tony, you have a stripper girlfriend. She's still around? No, I have a non-stripper girlfriend.
Ooh. Remind us, what does this girlfriend do, Hans?
She's a comedian. She likes to get massage gunned.
Oh, that one. Yeah, we've heard about this. Yes, Hans was using a massage gun on this girl's vagina in the green room one night while she sang, "Our God is an awesome God."
Yeah.
Someone walked in on that and said, "I just saw Kim using a massage gun on a girl's vagina while she was singing, 'Our God is an awesome God.'" And I go, that is so specific that there's no doubt. Like judge, jury, executioner, you definitely
right there again.
Okay.
It was on the buttocks. It wasn't near the. It was near the vagina, but it didn't actually reach the.
Why were you theragunning her buttocks?
She's a dancer, so she was a little sore.
She told you that? She goes, "Hans, I'm sore. You have a theragun?"
Yeah. And then you pointed to where she wanted me to. But
wow, incredible. And then what happened? Did you end up getting any action that night?
Yeah, we've been having regular intercourse.
A regular intercourse. And you seem like a safe guy. You wear a condom with this one, right?
Yes.
All the time?
All the time.
Every time.
Every day.
And we also know that you don't like us going down on you, and you don't like going down on girls. Is this true, Hans?
I like going down on her because she tastes it, but...
Whoa, shit. I just thought of a bunch of racial jokes about what it must taste like that you would enjoy it. What does it taste like, Hans?
It tastes like a little acidic, like kimchi.
All right, there we go. Let's see. A little acidic, like kimchi. Oh hell yeah, you love that. Oh my goodness, great.
Mommy flavored.
Whoa. Ooh, mommy is right. Wow, look at you. Absolutely incredible, Hans. Get her to have orgasms when you perform oral sex?
Yeah.
A little hesitation. 1 for 4. Wow. Now, do you think the other ones? Do you think that when you say 1 for 4, you mean you've gone down on her 4 times and you think she's come once, or you think she has 4 fake orgasms to 1?
I hope they're all real. If it's not, like, I'm flattered that she would fake it for me. So.
Have you ever faked an orgasm before, Hans?
No.
Hans, if you were gonna fake an orgasm, what would that sound like? Okay, Red Band. It wouldn't sound like a dolphin.
Probably like my real orgasm.
Yeah. Wow, it's incredible.
Yeah, she doesn't know when I come sometimes. She's like, did you come or do you want to take a break?
Whoa, you're like both. How long do you fuck her still with come in your condom that you don't tell her?
I tell her right away. I don't really like to fuck after I come. It's really sensitive.
Oh, that is absolutely honest. Again, you are
so honest. It's just wild. The honesty that we get from you. You'll tell us anything, won't you?
Yes.
Oh shit! What else happened crazy this week, huh? Anything else in your life? A little bit out of whack? A little bit.
HEB, and some guy was like, "I love you, Hans," and then he was like, "You want to smoke weed?" And then weed out of this HEB apple that he bought.
Oh my goodness! Now this is, we've heard of this before. This is actually, we've learned with anyone that offers him drugs. It's Brian Simpson.
How is it that the second girl to eat pussy, but you just smoking weed? He's like, yeah, I'll put that on my lips.
That is the best question humanly possible. That is right. Sure, I'll smoke out of your apple, sir. I mean, did you sing God is an awesome God while you smoke with him?
I mean, HEB, I trust their quality assurance program.
That's right. Wow. Interesting, Hans. Okay, and life is good. You're doing the MGM Grand Garden Arena with Joe Rogan on July 1st. How about that? How crazy is that? Became a regular on Kill Tony. Started killing every week with a new minute, and your life completely changed.
Yeah, it's I recommend it to anybody.
Yeah, super easy. You just have to be likable and hilarious, even when just answering the questions honestly and directly with either a yes or a no. Perhaps being a little yes, Tony. A little laugh that really projects likability. He's writing his own textbook, which is one of the most Asian things about you, huh? It's another new minute and a great interview by the great Hans Kim, and the show has begun. You see how it works. But now I reach into this bucket and we meet a fucking stranger.
Hard to follow that.
Hard to follow Hans, but he gets it started good. How about one more time for the great Hans Kim, everybody? Making it look easy. Okay, your first comedian out of the bucket. This looks like a new name. Make some noise for Tim.com, everyone. Here he is, everyone. One more time.com.
It's good to be here. I just came out of the closet as trans phobic. Yeah. Finally, could be the person who always knew I was. Turns out it's a bigot. Alright, don't shoot me, okay. I don't know, man. My dating life's going okay. Just got out of a monogamous relationship. Yep. Yeah, that coffee table was a bitch. So they asked if I have autism. I was like, nah, dude, I'm not that good at mine. Keep it in your pants, dog. Go to the hut. They're like, okay, if you don't have autism, how was they able to just look at a QR code and know what it means on a phone? So I thought everyone could do those in their head. I guess it was a little bit autistic with me. I don't know. No, y'all grew up. I'm from the dark web. Yep, that's where I'm from. So if you don't like my opinion, play the YouTube algorithm. That's where I got them.
Fuck yeah. All right. Smooth ending there. Tim.com. Hi, Tim. How are you? You are by far one of the funniest 13-year-old boys we've ever had on the show. This is absolutely incredible how you fit all these adults at a nightclub like this.
I get carded so aggressively when I'm just...
I bet. That's incredible. Brian Simpson, what do you think about this guy?
I think it's just, you the biggest example of somebody whose voice don't actually fix that. It looks like he's doing an impression of himself.
Yeah.
No wonder you get caught. He looks like a child and he wants to pull AIDS like his clay.
Yeah. I feel like your parents just left you at home and you just came out tonight and it's like, hey, what's up? I'm just a comedian. I'm from the dark web. I love it. How old are you really?
32.
32? Holy shit. Oh my God. Benjamin Button's ass motherfucker over here. 32. Have you always just looked young?
Yeah, I got good genetics.
Yeah, you do. You look like if Charlie Sheen never got AIDS. 1.5 men. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. To Tim, how long have you been doing stand-up?
9 years.
9 years. What do you do for work, Tim?
I'm a retired web developer.
You're a retarded web developer. Perfect. Absolutely great. I had a feeling. When you said retarded, I'm like, this guy is correct. How are you a retired web developer? Did you develop something that made you rich?
Yeah, there's the fucking Dogecoin enterprise.
Oh, shit. Really?
Yeah, really.
Wow. Okay. All right. I don't want you to shoot you with one of your little bang fly guns that you have in holster. So, can you tell us, like, ballpark how much money you made from Dogecoin?
Shit, I don't really tell people my net worth. But let's just say, I don't know, I have 2 cars and my own house.
Okay, all right. What are we talking? Like around here? We talking like round rock or something like that. We all basically have a house in Round Rock. You know what I mean? You gotta check out Pflugerville. I'll tell you. It's got a fucking cast in Pfluger. You should see it. 6 months. We'll take it. It's only a 53-minute drive. Go fucking 35. That's great.
You said prove. I thought he was going to say, like, I have a Bugatti. I said, just like I said, 2 cars in the house. That's a garbage man. 2 cars in the house. You got to say, impressive. What do you have that we don't have? That's what we want to know.
You can say more.
Yeah, tell us more. Tell us more about your lavish spending. We like this. This is like the movie Big with Tom Hanks, where the little boy got to live in his dream. You have a trampoline in your house and shit. Also pinball machines, one of those pianos you can jump on.
I got nothing. It's empty. It's completely stocked. I got nothing. But yes, it's in Austin, I guess.
Something tells me he's not going to be retired too long. How much money did you lose when Doge crashed?
Just say I could have had a lot more millions of dollars.
Okay, you are a millionaire.
Doesn't matter. Who would fuck me if I? Doesn't matter. I'm not gonna get laid anyway.
That's true. You're probably not gonna get laid. You have the D intake is red band.
Come on.
You guys are both an odd shade of green. It's a little bit more Nickelodeon. You're a little bit more.
It's called the metaverse. Google it.
You do a lot of VR?
No.
I love that. What do you do for fun?
I sing karaoke to myself at home into my own computer.
Really? You pretty much do everything on computers. Do you ever do anything social, Tim? You ever go out and do something for fun?
I'll let you know if I think it's something, but so far, no.
What the fuck are you? Are you just sit around a computer with your bad attitude all day?
I'm a weirdo. Ryan Joseph says hi, by the way. Way to say that.
I love it. Very good.
Are you ticklish?
He's definitely ticklish, without a doubt. What's your love life like? Are you just an incel during your stand-up, or?
No, I'm pretty good. I got a good dick. I'm not afraid to say that. I don't do comedy where I pretend I don't know how to fuck people.
Okay. So, I mean, I don't know if you know this, but Hans is 1 for 4, and if you're saying he does tough comedy, I'm gonna have him come out here and eat your pussy, dude. Because when he makes you come in front of all these people, you're gonna be pissed. Brian Simpson.
I figured it out, dude. He's the anti-Hans.
It is.
He's the opposite of Hans. He's not like
with everybody. No, it's not. It's just.
He's Hans's venom.
Yeah, he cancels. He's Hans Mr. Glass.
Yeah.
Yeah. 9 years of nothing. At least I got a Tesla I can jerk off with.
All right, so we got it down to it. What's your other car? What's a Tesla, and then you have a gas-powered car.
Miata.
Okay. Little something more your size. You know what I mean? I love it.
How long have you been doing comedy for?
9 years.
9 years.
Yeah.
Here in Austin.
Chicago. Okay. How long have you been in tech?
9 months.
9 months. What do you love about it?
Guns.
Yeah, it's fun, right?
Yeah.
It is fun. You ever go to the range?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but I don't know how to use them. I just like buying them and wait for them to be able to traffic.
Right. That's beautiful. I like that. So you shoot guns sometimes. That's something that you do outside of the house.
Once.
Okay, one time you went to the gun range. How about on your computer for fun? What's the most fun thing that you do on the internet? You mentioned the dark web. You've made money on that imaginary money that I don't really believe in, but I guess you're rich from it.
Yeah, I put businesses together. I made, I have to pay a shitload of capital gains tax, and that's boring. I'm a Jew, so I know about accounting.
Oh.
I know about depreciation.
Have you ever combined CBD with NFT yet?
NFTs, I'm too old for that shit.
Wow.
But anyway, I had fun. I'm not
too old for this shit.
What are your, you have Jewish parents? What do they think about your lifestyle?
They don't really talk to me much. That's why I do this. I think they called me once since I moved here. And it feels bad.
Is your Jewish father proud of you though for getting rich?
He says,
I mean,
yeah, okay, that's okay, we don't okay.
Right.
That's it.
Right. You're picking up Dogecoin, he's picking up actual coins. Okay, we'll edit that one out. I didn't realize that we were performing a Jewish fundraiser here today. That was Jewish dad picking up. Right.
What's the longest set you've ever done?
15.
If you want to do 5 minutes on my show Thursday, if you're
Whoa, look at that! You just got booked on a real life show! And you get one of these super cool joke books as well! Fuck yeah! There he goes, Tim.com, everybody. We're gonna keep it moving along. Let's get one out of the bucket here. Another one. Hey. Everybody, or Ari or Ann. Could be Nguyen. Is that like Nguyen? All right, here she comes, everybody. Make some noise for Ari Win.
Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month just sounds like a stranger trying to guess my ethnicity. Yeah, I'm the opposite of Hans, okay? I think we should just call it Chinese Heritage Month so that all the racist people know what's going on. You know, like I just thought they were all Oriental. I am Vietnamese. I know you can tell by my form. Mostly because I'm built like a Samoan. I look like Lilo, okay? And she was to dabble in psychedelics and even to allegedly sperm, but I don't know what the issue is because I've had a bunch of vaccinated sperm and I'm perfectly fine. Vaccinated through a third party.
Wow, look at that.
Oh, it's not a job interview. And they were like, are you vaccinated? Oh, is my time up?
There you go. And then what'd you say after the vaccinated thing?
Oh, and I said, yes, I'm vaccinated through Johnson & Johnson.
Wow. adorable. Look at that. Ari Win. Am I saying that right?
And Win. Yes, sir.
Ari and
I have that.
yes, you do. Yes, you do have handwriting. And Win. Okay. Well, welcome. I like your style. The Vietnamese Lizzo.
I just got that juice, so.
Jake Shields, what do you do with this young lady?
I think it's going to be haunted.
Oh, shit. You like, guys, you seem like the kind of lady that's more of a Brian Simpson type, perhaps.
Yeah, I mean, we are built the same, so.
Hey, how dare you? I love that. Welcome to the show, and how long have you been doing stand-up?
2 years.
2 years. Where at?
Mostly in Dallas.
Okay. And your first half of your set didn't really make much sense. What were you saying about the Chinese people exactly? Just so that I understand and we know exactly what to edit out.
Because
I'm just kidding. We don't ever edit it.
Because, Asian, American, Pacific Islander, that's too complicated. We should just generalize all Asians as Chinese.
The white people already do that, right? When you guys aren't on.
There you go.
Very, very cool. And you live in Dallas, Vietnamese.
Yes.
Like, what do you do for work?
I'm a beautician.
Whoa. Stop, Red Man. Put away the Asian instruments. We know that isn't a beautician. You don't have to hit every strong Asian guitar. Okie dokie. All right. A beautician. Now, what kind of beautifying are you doing?
Hairstyling and makeup.
Okay, hairstyling and makeup. And you have the hairstyle of the type of woman that would protest outside of a Joe Rogan show. Do you ever protest anything? Do you ever march for any rights or anything like that? Yes, Brian.
This over food stamps.
I don't know. It's like she's been using those.
Yeah, you're right though. I actually got surgery, so I haven't been.
I love your pants. Is that the beginning of Simpsons right there? The Simpsons. The clouds. The big background. I love that. What do you do for fun, Ian?
I don't know. I like to read.
Okay.
I like to do comedy.
What do you like to read? What's the last thing that you read?
The Kabbalion.
What is it? Little did I know that we would gather here to learn world lessons.
It's
okay.
Philosophy type of book.
Okay, so what do you learn from that?
Honestly, everything's kind of the same.
Hell yeah. This is why I don't believe in reading.
I can give you one. Do you want to read it?
What's your love life like?
I'm pretty single.
Yeah. What do you do? So like, what's your dating life? Like, are you on apps and stuff like that?
No, I'm celibate.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
For how long? How long have you been celibate? You look like the kind of girl that's been celibate for
like
24 minutes.
No!
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the fall.
Right. What the fuck is pretty single mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It sounds like you're saying you kind of single.
Oh, no, I'm totally single.
Totally single, and you
I'm
just,
available.
but you don't go on dates.
Not really.
Why is that?
Men just don't really intrigue me that much.
Do women intrigue you?
No.
You're never.
I've been feeling pretty asexual.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I don't believe her for some reason, right?
Yeah.
No, I don't either.
Yeah, Panel agrees on this one. We all think that you're living a secret double life.
Right.
Wait a second. Do you think your Vietnamese parents are going to watch the show and that you don't want them to know that you're hanging out with black people?
Probably Probably not.
Ah, I see. What does your dad do?
My parents owned a nail salon.
Oh, wow. You can just play it as long as you want now. It's okay. Wow. So it runs in the family. Okay. Your dad fight in the Vietnamese War and all?
No, my grandfather.
Which side?
For America.
Very good. Okay. Just making sure. Just checking that off my earpiece in, and sometimes government officials ask me to. Anyway. Any special skills or talents that you have? You seem like the kind of girl that knows how to like juggle while skateboarding or something weird like that, right?
I can eat fire.
Really? You can eat fire? Okay. Is any fire that you can eat? Wow. Don't do it. By the way, that's just her way of saying she likes buffalo wings.
I love them.
Like it. So, all right.
Wait, why do you know that? How do you do that? Like, were you just bored and like, I'm not just lit
Yeah,
fire?
I was just going through something and looked at the class and then the class.
Oh, you went to a fire eating class. Wow. And they taught you how do you do that?
Well, you have a torch, a metal torch. You dip in the liquid and you start with the torch, and then you blow it and fire comes out your mouth. And then you can just eat the torch.
Okay.
Let the fire off the torch.
You're making Red Man very hungry now.
I'm just thinking about those blowjobs. It's probably dry, right?
Get the fucking fire, Dan. Okay, there she goes. Dan win, everybody. Here, Dan, take a choke bug. There she goes. The great Anne. Follow her. I can't read her handwriting. You guys want to do something fun, huh? How many of you have been listening to the show for a long time? Wow, that's a lot of you. Well, you're in for a special treat. About 6 months ago, one of the greatest regulars in the history of the show retired because he was he's suffering from a debilitating disease known as ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease, which slowly kills everybody that has it. And then somehow, in a miracle situation just a few years ago, he came out of retirement. He's here. He's back again. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the great Michael Ware, everybody.
Seems to be some confusion. Guys, one more time for Mike Ware.
From darkness comes light. I see a future where you came with the war. But I also see a future where Ukrainian soldiers party so hard after winning, having them die from the Now, today is Thursday because Michael Larry business does a good day for me, especially right up for depreciation. Hey, hot skin when it goes down on this girl, he says, let me see that hotness wasabi. Yo, that last chick represents the melting pot of America. Would I not believe she's asexual? Because You don't whip like that if you're very sexy. I said it was.
All right, it's time for me to set a second week in a row. Handed me a piece of paper before tonight's show. Very high production value that Michael had. So I'm going to read it. First of all, there's a Michael Blair bio, Gold Improv Olympics, coached by Sharna Halpern, inventor of improv, and now it is time for the improv event. He calls it in what's that called? Italics. Look of promotion. If Michael Blair wasn't a legendary comedian, he'd be a sellout advertising executive, coming up with ads, jingles, and slogans. In a second, I'm going to come to you. I'm just going to read this because of the script. In a second, I'm going to come to you, our audience, for suggestions of brand names. Okay, I'm going to come to you, our audience, for suggestions of brand names, products, you name it. And Michael will show us why he was never allowed to work in advertising. So this is very, very exciting. Okay, someone already yelled out Fruit Loops. Here's Michael.
Because you love cereal and you're a faggot.
Oh my goodness. Oh shit. Improv guru Michael Blair showing us why he is a bad sellout advertising executive. Absolutely incredible. It also says any category, state, celebrities, whatever, he can be bad at. What? Hemp cream coming from a guy that sounds like he needs it. I do believe it's Alex Chess up there visiting the show.
Guys, preparation didn't do shit.
Name something else, people. Trojan.
Because you want your members to think you have a big dick.
Hey, yeah. It says celebrities. Want to name a celebrity for Michael? Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And then I went the fifth biggest economy in the world. And then I got my housekeeper.
He did. He got his housekeeper pregnant, is what he said there.
Yeah, what products bring this?
Yeah, name a brand or a company. Gerber, that's a good one.
Gerber, because you think we will eat anything.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's amazing.
Hey, I just may I interrupt?
Yeah.
One, I love to see Jason's kids doing so good.
Who's our OJs?
It takes years. It's SJW like me. Police 6 with the said they are the kitty in the building. They get chicks like that.
Wait, what? What the fuck? No, wait, I didn't get that one. Did Jake punch you in the head while you were saying that? That is incredible. All right, how do we feel? You want to name another company or something?
Yeah.
All right, give us another company. Pixar, that's a good one. I agree, Michael. I'm anti-cartoon as well. How about another company, people? Ooh, that's a good one.
Because you love music and hate ours.
That's a good advertising slogan. Alright. He's 25 feet in a wheelchair. He is, yeah. Okay, one maybe. This guy really wants Twitter. I'm pretty sure it's Elon Musk here in the front row.
Twitter. Because you white nationalists and you wanted someone to scream.
That is true. That's actually true. All right. Well, what else, Michael? Where do we go from here?
Well, I wanted to bring up an important point.
Okay.
Like, I take your wrestler.
Yeah.
And it's been called cauliflower here, right? And that's what happens when you practice wrestling every day. And your ear looks like cauliflower. There are a lot of people of color who wrestle too. And cauliflower is racist charm. I think it's time to come up with a term for cauliflower here for brothers and
Any ideas for a name?
What?
Any ideas for that?
I think I know where you're going with this. I'm pretty sure. I think. Are you gonna say broccoli?
No, I was mentioning vegetable, and at first I came up with myself. No, I was I'm probably more person than you.
That's true. Don't awe this man. He's balling out of control.
But that's
potato ear for cauliflower ear. You would just call it. This is a trap that you're setting for me, where you get me to say. Okay, forget it.
I'm not like that.
Yeah, yeah, you are.
I want to live life for myself. Let's go around an improv bang.
An improv bang?
Yeah, like,
okay.
Like scanning fucking sound or some shit. And I'm gonna rapid fire.
I love it. You knew you were gonna pitch this, help me, but you're mentally prepared to an improv bang right now.
Motherfucker, you know I'm talking like that.
Okay, what do we do? What's an improv bang?
No, I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, a couple more.
Okay, give another apple. Actually, let's go with Mr. Clean, because the apple guy.
Mr. Clean, because you're a germaphobe and hate care.
All right, one more. Name it. Ooh, Joe Biden.
Joe Biden. Because
Wow, I love it. Makes noise to the great Michael Ware, everybody. Come on. All right. The legend, the rolling icon, the improv guru, the mastermind, the butter body. Let's put another name out of the bucket mix for Jack Pincus, everyone. Wow, big pops from the middle of the room. Perhaps they think that they won something. All right, come on, make some noise for Jack Pincus, everybody. Let's go!
Thank you guys. I had a huge imagination growing up, like most kids do. Always wanted to be a wizard. What kid doesn't want to be a wizard, right? Love reading Harry Potter. I pray, God, please, when I grow up, I want to get into Hogwarts. Well, I grew up, I got warts all over my hog. So there's some miscommunication here.